This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
Let's have a little bit of this. I get a big Bob Marley joint. Look at this. Here, try this.
Carl, I really don't do this very often.
You're gonna love this. Is dynamite hack. Watch out for this.
Maybe one drag.
Say you're in a Caribbean bungalow and you're kind of high. An exotic woman on the bed.
It's a little harsh.
Now, is she just the high-priced whore you asked for? Or is she an assassin?
Here. Cannonball. Right back.
Here's room service. Who ordered champagne?
How should I know?
Exactly. You're baked. You can't remember.
And then one more. He's right on top of Cannonball. Cannonball coming.
Point is, you come out of the John waving this around, nobody's gonna bug you for a tip.
Did I do? I did not do the thing. Hell yeah. All right. We're going to kind of jump into this. I'm not going to replay. We can go back to the God shit if stuff gets boring. He had some really, really incredible God shit. Crack laced joints? No, just regular weed. This is too much fucking YouTube. I'm going to regret this. But I was like, shit, I got to stuff some cones. And I was like watching him and I started recording it because I was like, man, the potential on this one is pretty high. And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. Let's just fucking do this. All right. So we're a little bit more than a minute behind, but
not writer. Do some research. Do some research. Do some research.
Can't fucking, do some editing. Do some fuck.
We're about 10 minutes behind.
With a $20 super chat, I appreciate that.
What happened?
Test.
Oh, I need to make sure I'm on the right. Fucking checked. Glad I checked. Where you at, Jimbo? Glad I checked on the mic.
Test.
Oh, come on.
Thank you, Steve. And Broken Bones, thank you very much. Let me make sure I put a tick next to your guys' name.
Not a raffle.
So we got Finkel with another tick.
I am on.
We got Broken Bones.
Wait, what is? It was really bones. Also 15, it was nice. Very, very disgusting. If what he's saying is true about secret courtships, one, the conversation, and then what his assessment of it, it was that it was her mom is very fucked up. It is not, it is a mentally unhealthy thing what he's doing. It just really is. 2-2 motherfuckers. I want to say that every time. It feels like the hey, 2-2 motherfuckers.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Good luck, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro. Appreciate the support, guys. I really do. And Ron gets a tick too as well.
Not have very many.
That, Ron.
I only got 2. I thought he had more cones.
Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, I mean, and note Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler put something way back. I didn't see it, unfortunately. I was kind of vibing on something. I do apologize,
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. If you could type it again, it was a pretty big statement.
Hey, Renee.
I did miss it though. Echo gone now. Clear. Okay. Awesome. Good to know. Thank you guys. All right. We managed to do tech support as Cavalry Scouts. We often had to do our own maintenance on pretty much everything because we were often way out in the woods,
Shut the fuck up. You were forward observers, for fuck's sake. Also, every single person, every unit in the military did their own maintenance. Everybody did level 1 fucking maintenance. Now, if you had radio shit and you had to go to level 2 or level 3, yes, you had to send the shit to the techs. Literally, damn it, Jimbo, I noticed it. I noticed you saying it. I was like, God damn it. But Jimbo, back me. Well, fuck, there's tons of military. Kittle's in here. There's tons of Joey. Every fucking unit from the mail clerk to fucking Delta Force. Everybody does first line goddamn maintenance on their shit, man. Literally everybody. We were doing it in the Scouts because we were fucking way out in the woods. Shut the fuck up.
the weeds. All right, let's get back into this, guys. Let's get this Muppet, this lying Muppet named Chris Ryder. Let's get him in his own words.
I can't believe it, that Chris Ryder would call the police on me. Let me go ahead and fill you in on this. Do you all have any idea how many times I have reported Todd Bryant?
Now, oh, by the way, you know what? I'll make this an open panel and I don't really want demons coming up here, but in case there are some folks that do want to come up and you know who you are, I'm gonna leave this here. It'll just be easier.
Well, okay,
yeah,
fair.
This.
That's right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Discernment and being very choosy and having boundaries is very wise in your life. Ear gates and eye gates, guys. Do you know how many times, this is Chris Ryder's words. Do you know how many times I've reported Todd Bryant?
By the way, we got 23.
Well, I got a question for you, Chris.
We got 23 good motherfuckers. Probably not, but maybe a couple. Most surveillance shows are probably watching their shows.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance shows. I hate those.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Shit, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it.
Chris Ryder, how many times have you reported?
Oh, so if you're new, I was gonna say it's probably with 24, probably not too many new people here. Doofus Crest is in full goddamn swing here, right? So now so Chris Ryder called Fort Knox to report GS. Again, I'm saying that without judgment. I have a certain feeling about it. I think it's bullshit, but whatever, whatever. He called Fort Knox on GS. GS FOIA requested the transcripts apparently, but is playing fucking hide the football with it because he is just showing that he got it. He's not showing what's in it. What's up, baby? GS is claiming he's going to sue Chris Ryder. Okay, everybody caught up. Reality TV, go.
Billy Barthel. I mean, I genuinely would like to know.
No, fuck no.
What's up, MCWF? Hey, Huntington Township Watch.
And to be clear, I never did it in real world. I was next to it, but I never did it. We practiced it. Truthfully, we practiced it. Not as a PSYOP guy, as a recon dude. But the only time it really would have done it would have been the invasion, and then it was generally one of the, Colonel Ferrando or somebody calling it in. It would never have been a radio. I mean, I was MOS qualified, but you know, basically a headquarters dude. So I never called it in myself, but knew how.
How many times have you reported Billy Barthel?
AVN Army vet is
Because I know of at least one time he did, and in pretty short order, he had a felony warrant for stalking and an attached misdemeanor for harassment.
Misdemeanor.
I am curious, Chris Ryder, how many times have you reported me? He said, do you know how many times I've reported Todd Bryant? I'd like to know. Because it sounds to me like I think I've heard him say hundreds of times he's made complaints. Hundreds.
You really think?
Yet I don't have a felony warrant for my arrest, thank God. Because I'm innocent of any of these accusations, first off. Nightcrawler said, let's see. I stated on a live a month ago, Boot was...
Well, Todd assures us that he is innocent. Oh, well, in that case. But do you display your wife's pistol at a tactically disadvantageous fucking spot while you're live streaming? Because all you do is like to have fucking what you consider to be masculine shit adorn you like accoutrement, like a fucking woman who wears jewelry.
Was live while you were talking about him, i.e. Boot, and I pushed away like I wasn't, and I was pushed away like I wasn't trusted. I mean, I followed you for 2 years now, and plus have emailed info. Yeah, maybe we will have to set up a meeting and meet. Maybe we will have to set up a meeting and meet.
Oh. You know, when fake Italians say they want to sit down.
I don't know. There's a lot of duplicitous people. I'll tell you that right now.
Uh-oh.
But it would be nice to actually have somebody that is good faith and legit. And I hope that you are who you say you are. I don't know what you have to add to this, Yuri, but what's up?
Yo.
Jerry. Jerry's been making the rounds.
I'm just listening, just curious about you, man. I've never really conversated with you, so I'm just here.
Well, that's incorrect.
We have?
Yeah, I've been on your panel. You've been on my panel a few times, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
How long ago?
Even Jerry is fucking big timing Todd.
Stuff, or was it before that?
Jerry's just big timing the shit out of Todd. Oh yeah, I don't remember. I love the line from Ronan. I finally got to use it in the real world. Somebody goes, I was at a school and one of the instructors was like, don't I know you? I remember you from Afghanistan, I think. Don't I know you? I said, no, I'd remember. It's such a great line. It's such a great line. That and like, you ever kill anybody? I hurt somebody's feelings once. What's the color of the boathouse at Hereford?
That was probably about 3.5 years ago.
What's the color of the boathouse at Hereford?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Okay. Well, what do you know about this situation?
With Chris?
Mm-hmm.
I just know that it's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Welcome to the spike strip, Jerry.
I don't know. I mean, is it? I'm trying to figure out the back and forth here. Like, is it like you're trying to just like stake your claim that you're on the saying the truth all the time and he's the one lying, or because I mean, I don't see any hard evidence on both sides, man.
Cool. See, how long you been watching me?
I haven't watched it too much, man.
You're a nonsense machine then. Okay. Wow. I don't know why I let these people, dude. Yuri, man. I know more about you than you know about me, apparently, Yuri. Have a good one.
What
bro.
are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna let you derail the show.
Take advice from
Not gonna let it
fucking
happen.
losers? Fuck that!
Nice try, though.
I don't know if he's.
That's what I tell you about guarding the ear gate and the eye gate, my friends. Guard the ear gate and the eye gate. The demons are always trying to knock on the door. Always.
He follows me. He follows me to court with a weapon.
So when he says demons, in his defense, Jerry is Mexican. So clip it. I have to remember that I'm trying to build an actual, not a YouTube brand, but an actual brand. I might want to stop that shit.
On his side, he makes death threats.
Okay, I follow you to court with a weapon on my side, but your testimony is it's an empty holster when I go into the court. So which is it, Chris? Which is it?
Why do you
actually within my rights to walk into that court building, not court, but into that court building with my weapon equipped? But I can't go into the courthouse. I don't have any special permissions to do so with my weapon equipped. But I've gone above and beyond by not actually bringing my weapon from my vehicle to the front doors of the courthouse. And I would argue that that's probably where you're most likely to be attacked by some absolute degenerate miscreant. I mean, that's been your testimony, right, Chris?
To me in my own home.
What's up, Toe for Life?
And said,
except for Todd wears the holster as costume jewelry. He wears it with the very clear intent to send a message. He also is trying to have a certain look, and that look is a contractor, KBR contractor from 2009.
Says that he's coming to my house with a number of people and boards, threatens to steal my truck. Yeah. You're getting reported by me, Todd. Of fucking course. Of course you are. Because I want it all on record. Because if you do ever show up, I'm going to defend myself all the way. So, yeah, I want it on record, what you're doing. Of course. But to automatically in your mind make up some fictitious story that the police came to your door and told them that I
was Richard
doing my real life shit, made a fucking welfare check. Dude, you are not a loved one to me. I don't know you.
Okay, is he lying then? Was he lying now? When is he lying? Because you saw the cop say his name.
I didn't call in a welfare check on you. I can guarantee you that. JJ Sock account says, vote for me. I will.
Is Chris going for some kind of like avant-garde? If that motherfucker claims he went to film school, why I oughta.
Free Wrangler, rough JJ 2025. That's funny. Well, he's going to have to get voted in because he vacated his position back in 2023. Oh, man, what a long road to recover that one's going to be. So yes, of course I have reported Todd. How the fuck else? The motherfucker is at my court hearings trying to, after making death threats on me, standing between the doors for the entrance, the only entrance to the fucking building, threatening my lawyer, posting photographs of my lawyer's front yard that they personally went and took, and having 5-hour-long obsession streams.
So his claims are, by the way, these are all defamation per se. Posting my lawyer's house, which he personally came to.
Stella. This motherfucker just said that was defamation per se. Defamation per fucking se. Pro fascia, motherfuckers. I know a couple Latin words. This is all defamation per se. Holy shit.
And took pictures of. I have no idea where your lawyer lives. Matter of fact, no one could confirm, at least I couldn't confirm whether that was or was not your lawyer's home until you doxed it and said, why do you have pictures of my lawyer's home? I mean, I don't know that I even believe that is your lawyer's home because you lie about everything else, Chris. So it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. So this is just as good as Todd's. Well, MBK, I was defending a chomo, but you knew I was defending a chomo. So that makes you the bad guy. Todd goes, I had pictures up. I posted pictures. I didn't even know. I just posted pictures of somebody's random house until until Chris said it was his lawyer. Oh, wow, that's crazy. I just picked a random house off the internet to post. Had nothing to do at all with Chris's lawyer. This is so ridiculous.
To me, why I would even believe you saying that is your lawyer's home.
About my lawyer. Like, I can't even have a lawyer without my lawyer getting stalked. Yeah, you're being...
So your claim is that I'm blocking your ingress or your egress into a court, barring your ability to travel in a public space on a sidewalk or into a building is a crime, Chris Ryder. And you're telling me 15 feet away are some deputies that...
Sorry, hold on. Oh, God damn it. My fucking chat is stuck. Oh, word. Okay, there we go. Oh, Hippie. All right, Hippie had dental work. Hippie got asked. I'm going to let him tell his whole story with this whole thing. It's really fucking cool. It's really cool what he got to do. And the bill passed that committee, I guess subcommittee, so now it's going to appropriations committee. And then vets, if you go to the community post, there's a link to it. It's the vets.org. They asked the PR people reached out to Hippie, but I'll let him, because I'm going to fuck it up, I'm sure, the way I say it. But yeah, it was really cool. Really, really cool. So as soon as Hippie feels up to it, to being back on, I'll let him tell the story, because it's badass and it's perfect. It's exactly what we want and what we're trying to do as a brand, with the drinks.
That are wanding people into the court that would witness me preventing you or trying to intimidate you with an empty holster by being between you, is your claim, and a door to get into the court. Well, I have every right to travel just like you do, Chris. I don't know what you're talking about where you're claiming I was trying to block your ability to get into a courtroom. Matter of fact, you have a hard time getting there on time, Chris. That's kind of your problem. You're often very, very tardy, if you show up at all, Chris.
Reported, dude. What do you think is going to happen when you go to a government facility? And now I'm not talking about Fort Knox. What do you think is going to happen when you
the many faces of Hippie?
Honey, I'm home. Had that meeting with the gangster.
Or someone's pre-trial, or someone's hearing that you were making death threats on is coming to court.
Okay. Another claim that I really hope that you have the definitive evidence that I, in fact, and indeed made a threat to your life directly, not indirectly, saying I have a particular set of skills, that it's not wise to sit here and poke a bear when you claim that I'm the one who has anger issues. So why would you continue to provoke people like that, Chris, if you're...
What's up, Dynamo? What is up? I can't believe he just said that. I have a particular set of skills.
We don't even know if that's a woman.
I mean, for real. The fuck? Todd was a Cav scout way back when. When he came back into the military, he hurt himself on one of his first fucking jumps. They put him in Op 4, and then they put him in the fucking mailroom. Set of skills. His job, literally, his MOS no longer exists in the military. It no longer exists. Cav Scout is no longer in MOS. That's how needed it was. That's how behind enemy lines they were. God. I don't even think he understands that the levels of, like, there's distances that depending, I mean, it's not like it's like, you know, there's not like legal distances, but basically like scouts go to this point. I forget how far it is. Recon goes to this point. Deep reconnaissance or special reconnaissance, they call it, is behind enemy lines. There's only a few groups that do special reconnaissance or deep reconnaissance, but now they call it special now. And I'm here to tell you, it's not Cav Scouts. It wasn't even fucking recon. It was not. I didn't do it. I was never part of something that did special reconnaissance. No, that's for like a higher level of fucking than Cav Scout or even battalion recon.
Truly, according to you, afraid of me. But then you say, you're also not afraid of me. and you say that you drag me to the ground by my beard and basically feed me my teeth. So I'm sure that you have the clips of me committing the crime of threatening your life, Chris. So why is it? Let me ask the question again. Why is it that Billy Barthel has a felony warrant for his arrest out of Indiana for stalking and a misdemeanor harassment charge? And why is it that he's in jail right now in Jefferson County, Florida? Why is it that he's in jail, Chris? And you said you've been reporting on me and trying to get me hemmed up and entangled in some bullshit for what, a year and a half now, Chris? You've been artificially or fabricating and making false reports. Of course, you wouldn't call it that, Chris. You wouldn't label it that way, would you, Chris? So there's a difference when you have actionable complaints where a sheriff can look at it and go, yes, there's probable cause. I'm going to charge. Yes, I see this. There's a confession. There's an admission. Yes, I will write up the paperwork. Now, that requires my understanding. Well, maybe the sheriff can bypass whether or not the prosecutor is going to prosecute. Maybe the sheriff's different than the police department is. Maybe I need to go to my local sheriff and try to get charges pressed on you, Chris Ryder.
What are you talking? How do you not know how this works? How do you not know at all how this fucking works?
For you,
Todd,
making all these false charges on me, calling and making false claims against me constantly, not civilly, the criminal stuff, Chris, the criminal stuff.
Hey,
how is it that I'm still free, Chris?
My thing is stuck. The chat StreamYard is doing that stupid fucking thing. The chat's getting stuck. So it doesn't look like it's stuck on YouTube. So I don't know if I don't mention you or something.
Thank God that I'm still free, not for lack of you trying to get my freedom taken away. Mr. Activist, Mr. 1A purist.
And then you try to intimidate them by wearing an empty holster with your shirt over the top of it, gun holster with your shirt over the top of it, and stand between the doors to the entrance. And then go after the dude's lawyer. Can y'all tell me in chat what fucking crime that is? Because some morons apparently don't even realize that that's crime. Can y'all enlighten them? Because they're watching. All right, enlighten them. That way they're not saying I'm lying about it. What criminal violation is it to threaten someone's life and then show up to their court hearing and try to block the door by intimidating them wearing an empty holster after making death threats on them, by the way?
Now, this is Mr. I record everything. This is Mr. I record everything. That's a pretty bold claim, Chris, that you just made against me. That sounds like it could be a prosecutable crime if it actually happened, Chris. I'm sure you have the video of that, right, Chris? And now here's the interesting thing, Chris. Why is it that whenever we do go to court, you always use my fucking footage and we never see your Muppet ass footage, Chris? We barely ever get to see your footage, Chris, but you always seem to use my footage, don't you? And then try to chop it up and make it look unhinged and crazy. Because that's what you do, Chris, with your little disorganized, demon piloting a human skin suit brain. Huh, Chris? You need some help, Chris.
Disorganized?
Right. Intimidation?
Disorganized? It sounds like he's kind of organized.
Of course.
He is disorganized, but whatever.
Harassment, that's another one. Keep going. It's illegal. Oh, fraud at regular sock coming in with another $2. JJ, please free me. I miss you so much today. Or baby. I can barely read it out here in the dark, y'all. Bear with me on that. That's good. Yeah. There ain't gonna be no freeing fraud at Wrangler anytime soon. He's already convicted. I think he's got 5 years, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know why Yuri just sat there in my basement like that. That's kind of fucking creepy, dude.
Probably going to be longer. I'd say they're going to be nailing a little bit more. Bill says stalking. Yes.
I thought you said you knew about Jerry.
Stalking. Yes.
Jerry's creepy.
I mean, you think the guy had enough issues with the whole dick pic scenario and the shiz and the freaking, what's her name? That crazy bitch, that Guadalupe Guacamole, basically trying to get him to unalive himself. You think you have enough problems, but I guess maybe Yuri has it all sorted out now. Maybe he's got all the answers. Maybe now Yuri is the guru, because he comes into the chat, says he hasn't watched my channel hardly at all, but acts as if he doesn't see any evidence one way or another of anything. So he makes a proclamation with next to no evidence. What's up, say Piqua, and justice for Andrea. I agree. With no knowledge, makes a knowledge claim. You're a nonsense machine, Yuri. You should probably get off of YouTube because it doesn't work well for you, buddy.
You realize that both parties in a court case, both parties are both going to be witnesses along with their attorneys. They're all witnesses on the stand. They will be called as a witness.
I'm giving it a like. We're using it over here, so I'm going to give it a like. He's got 83. I guarantee not good motherfuckers. Not like us. We got 40 good. Mother goddamn fucker.
This is about morals, ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
Yeah, you know, maybe. Maybe.
In the case for something, whether it's defense or offense, it's still going to be a witness testimony. So the intimidation of a participant in a legal proceeding or intimidation of a witness.
Hey, that press guy, what's his name? Freaking Freeman Press. You said something about you only saw a certain amount of charges or whatever. And I think Chris said something about that there were charges were being dropped, that Ryder's not up to like 25 charges, that there's charges disappearing off of his charging sheet. Now, I don't know what he's talking about. And I don't know what you're talking about. You said something like you only see 18 or 17. Is that because that some of them are duplicates, so they're just 2 counts of the same charge? Is that what it is? I mean, I'm genuinely asking. I don't know the answer to the question. You know, I will say this, that I used to get a lot more information from a lot of channels, and those channels seem to have dried up. So it looks like the sunshine doesn't shine on GS's face anymore. I believe the seal has been broken. I believe that the decree has been written.
Absolutely will apply to that behavior.
Seal has been broken,
and you're doing it on camera.
You're gonna piss on you
at courthouse, at the sheriff's department.
Is that what's gonna happen?
To a lawyer and a person whose work revolves around.
And this is annoying,
doing
man. I
stuff
can't.
in
All your
the legal
chats are
industry.
stuck.
Yeah,
They're way stuck.
You were reported. Your activities are being reported.
Spirit Hunter.
Of course, it's being documented.
Well, I'll say this, Ron. Don't go to sleep on that just yet, buddy. A lot of people haven't given up, and a lot of people are still looking into a lot of things.
Don't be surprised.
And I will say this. I'm going to say this again tonight, folks. I'm going to say it again. Those of you that are like sucking rabbits asshole from the back with all kinds of glee.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
And once again, Todd just turns a gay.
You may want to take a couple steps back, wash your mouth out with brush your teeth and wash it out with mouthwash. And you may want to consider not doing that. You may want to consider not doing that. No, you should probably keep doing it. Full-throated. You should really support him, and make sure that you toe the fucking line and you just ride or die that all the way in.
Don't act like it's a new big issue if you think
it seems like it's
that I reported you for something. I absolutely have. Not just me, but people on my behalf. You're getting reported for all kinds of shit.
I believe you've been revealed as being Chris Ryder. So why are you stalking me, Chris Ryder?
Don't act like you're shocked. Especially when you go talking to a YouTube audience of over 100 and you're saying that you're going to go to the highest secured military installation in the United States of America to cause physical harm to people. There's no shit.
It is definitely 100% not the most secure military facility. While I was at Fort Meade, i.e., there's another part. It's not just the NSA at Fort Meade. There's an Army part too. But while I was at Fort Meade, 4 years, they shot and killed 2 people on 2 different occasions. I mean, one person on one. They shot at one car, and then another one was a dude who got snuck on or some shit. It was fucking nuts. I had been in the military for 20 plus years. I'd never seen that. And then I go to fucking Fort Meade and they kill. I'm like, they protect the shit out of these nerds. They really value the the lives of these fucking dorks. NSA material
that you got reported. But to automatically jump back and say that cops showed up to your fucking house and said that this dude who's been handling his horses shit all day, this dude that's not fucking John Denver, not famous, just a...
By the way, Chris Ryder, there are clips out of you admitting that you did call. I'm sure that your words will, I mean, you're definitely lying here, dude. You're playing a game lying. You're just straight up lying to your audience. And then when people called you on your bullshit, then you decided to play it off like it was just a big lark.
Oh, how dare he!
You can't
lie
help
to his
but lie.
audience.
Fucking respectable, moderate-sized YouTube channel owner, right?
He should be dead.
They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to say that. That didn't happen. So here's what I'm thinking. One of two things. Sock Ruff says Make crime great again. Vote for us. Ruffin JJ 2025. So, oh, you keep making me lose my train of thought. Damn it. That's good trolling when you're paying a couple dollars a pop to do it. So, I totally brain farted.
What's up, Tack?
He's saying that that the cops were there.
And I'm just gonna, hey, listen, man. I've been told by people that aren't really my biggest fan, and I wasn't really a big fan of them at the time. But we are united in the pursuit of truth and justice in the American way. That they believe that when
like Superman, like literally, he just quoted Superman. Ice cream, man. I'm so sorry. I can see you on the YouTube thing. Ice cream has no bones. GS and FPS just need to bang it out. It's obviously they are in love. They really are. Hey, what's up, RA? I don't know, RA. I don't know how old the Chris video is. I thought it was today, but
when all is said and done and all is done and dusted, I'm going to come out just fine. I'm going to be rather vindicated with a lot of this stuff. Now, people got their little narratives. They got their little story time. Liars are always going to lie. They can't help but lie. That's what they do.
basically a ranger, sniper training, recon, that he got taught stalking. That's his latest one. He got taught stalking. That is a term of art for snipers. He got taught stalking.
Saying they has video of the cops being there.
All right, this thing is okay. I'm gonna go out and come back in. So just give me a second here. I'm gonna Man, StreamYard is acting up. Okay. Looks like that's good to go now. All right. Okay, dokey, smokey. You talking about with the Fort Knox thing? That was nuts, by the way. That was legit crazy. That was weird. That was unhinged. That was unhinged, unhealthy, and very fucking weird.
Last night. Prove it.
What's up, Bill, by the way?
Okay.
Or Tennessee and Bill.
I'll do that.
There you go.
But to automatically in your mind make up some fictitious story that the police came to your door and told them that I, who was busy doing my real life shit, made a fucking welfare check. Dude, you are not a loved one to me.
I'm pretty sure somebody Ryder called this in.
Chris Ryder did.
Hey, Texas guy.
I don't know you. I didn't call it a welfare check on you. I can guarantee you.
I'm pretty sure somebody Ryder called this in.
Chris Ryder did. Yeah. Guarantee you that. So yes, of course I have reported Todd. How the fuck else? The motherfucker is at my court hearings trying to, after making death threats on me, standing between the doors for the entrance, the only entrance to the fucking building, threatening my lawyer, posting photographs.
Underneath it, Todd just says defamation per se. Can you guys read that?
Of my lawyer's front yard.
So there you go, folks. Matter of fact, I actually have the transcript with your actual phone number, Chris Ryder, and it coincides with the phone number I've had in my phone since when I was
coincides.
It's kind of weird, Chris Ryder, how it all traces back to you lying, skis, and scammer.
Because I think one of two things are the case here.
Good night, Mark.
I think that you probably have some pictures or maybe some Ring doorbell footage of a time where you called the fucking cops because you're such a pussy. You know that somebody is going to be angry about the shit that you're doing on YouTube. So you probably called the cops on somebody, had them come to your house, and then cried to them saying, well, people just don't like me on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm such a solid veteran, you fucking embellished military career motherfucker. All right? Crying like a little bitch, playing a victim card. You probably called the fucking cops on yourself, and it probably was not last night. This is probably footage or pictures from God knows when, because you've been crying about your behavior to other people for the whole time.
This is Todd by the way, this is Todd just trying to act stoic. This is what Todd thinks stoic is. He's like, oh, I don't even care. Oh, I was barely listening. I was barely listening to even what Chris Ryder. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, my bad. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm actor gay Tom Selleck, and today I'd like to talk to you about God, my eyes. I cannot see without my glasses. I'm not even high at all. Anyway, gay Tom Selleck. There you go. Bring stolen valor into your heart.
That's what you do. That's what you do. You start shit with people. You get on your platform. You threaten people. You threaten their children. You threaten their pets. And then you want to fucking cry and call yourself a victim when they respond to it. Okay, so he probably put it on in chat if you think that at some point Todd probably called the cops to his own fucking house and has doorbell pictures of it. Put it on in chat if you think that.
Now, I want you to keep in mind that he knows that he made the phone call. At this point in time, right now, he knows he made this phone call. But he's going to sit here and lie to his audience.
Because I do. I think he's probably had the cops come to his house numerous times. He's probably in his mentally unstable world, probably gotten himself paranoid a billion times and called the cops to come save him.
Hey Todd, where's K-Fat? Oh my God, those dimples. That shit is new. Oh fuck, dude. GLP-1 motherfucker. Look at that. That's facial muscle that is decaying. That's the GLP-1. I'm so pissed about these fucking chats not working right. It's annoying. I can't. They're stuck. I keep fucking. If I go in and out, and then it in and out, in and in. Look at those GLP-1 cheeks, baby.
Him at least fucking 10, 15, 20. That's what I think. So
see, I'll be honest with you, Chris. The only time I call the cops is if my chickens got attacked and I'm not even sure who the owners are or whatever. So that way they'll get animal control down to perhaps take those dogs from destroying my chickens. Or on a rare occasion, I'll call the cops because if I handle it,
what?
It's likely not going to get de-escalated because I have a really low tolerance for dealing with stupid fucking people. And it seems like there's no shortage of stupid people out there, Chris. And so I'd rather,
dude, I'm
in those scenarios,
it,
let the people that are supposed to have the tools in order to de-escalate do the de-escalating. But I'm of the mind now that to call the cops is probably a mistake, based on some new data that I've had delivered to me, things that I've seen with my own eyes and heard with my own ears. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm a big fan of the Radcliffe Police Department as I was before. They're speaking of duplicity. Look at him looking at his script. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him looking at his script. Look at him.
How in the fuck do you think Chris Ryder is reading a script, man? Like, in all honesty.
Look at him.
So what if he is?
There's your fucking whatever this video is. Show me, show the world before you go running your fucking mouth with my name in it as every other sentence.
What's up, BJ?
If you want to make an accusation that I'm the one that called,
yeah,
I'm telling you,
exactly.
Right?
Yes,
but
yeah.
Sorry, I'm not seeing the chat. I mean, I am. They're just stuck, and no matter what I'm doing. Oh, look, that looks like that got Burnsy. Yeah, I'd rather. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna leave him up on the screen. Then it's annoying because you can't see his, but otherwise I can't. I'm not seeing your chats. Oh, I'd definitely rather have a beer with Chris than Todd. I wouldn't want to hang out with Chris much more than that, but I'd have a beer with him for sure over Todd.
I just picked something out of my thumb and put it down. He's going to consider that a threat. Yeah, exactly, 100%.
But since you want to make a big deal of it, prove it when you say it. Try.
I did prove it. I showed you all the receipts, chat. But you know what? There's some of you guys that want to be lied to. There's some of you guys that just want to watch the world burn because you like the way the flames dance in your eyes. And to you, I say, oh, there'll be plenty of flames in hell.
Backing your mouth.
We're all going to hell. Hey, Mode.
Am I right, y'all? Shouldn't this motherfucker prove
I'm getting there, buddy.
What he says and stop saying, trust me, bro?
What is up, Mode? Shit, sorry. Welcome as I cough. Hold on. All right, we're at 45 minutes. We got 52 good motherfuckers in here now that Mode just showed up. And his better half, Barry. What is up?
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do this, motherfuckers.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
This is why, yeah. This is why I like doing this. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch him, really. It's fun hanging out with you guys watching.
Trust me, bro. And then 5 minutes later, going against what he even said and said, well, you know what? Maybe it wasn't. Well, you just said the cops fucking came to your door and knocked and said,
now
Chris Ryder, the guy you're obsessed with, fucking called us on a welfare check to make sure that you, his loved one, is doing okay. That ain't fucking, in what world? In what mother?
And now this is right here. You guys just saw him admit that he's reported on me so many times. I'm telling you, I have the transcripts. It's his phone number. It was his complaint. He called and then lied to everyone about it over and over again until he.
Wait, is he okay? So, coded, is that like currently like what's going on right now? Should I fast forward it or whatever? We can just go live.
Finally didn't lie, and I have the transcripts. I don't know what to tell you. So if you still want to be lied to and believe a liar, then yeah, I mean, there are plenty of people out there willing to lie to you. And
thanks, Jimbo. I can see it now. If I go into YouTube,
fucking world,
motherfuckers.
This is why I say,
Hello,
is
faggot
Chris
lovers
Ryder unhinged?
everywhere.
That's the name of the show. Is Chris Ryder unhinged? I think he is. I think in his mind, he's not lying when he says this stuff. I think he snaps. I think he has multiple lives that he lives. I really do. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, for those of you that got real sick of all the hate and the drama in the chat, if people are coming in to spread evil, they're getting hidden. They're not getting timed out. They're getting hidden. My chat is a lot better. It's a lot classier, by the way. Yes. And I agree with that terminology. And, why give demons your energy? Deny them. Deny the devil and he'll flee from you.
Especially if you go on to say,
yeah, I have his phone number too, Toe. I've had his phone number when I was sporting him. I know for a fact it's his phone number because when I got the 911 calls or the DES calls, whatever it's called, for the dispatch emergency system calls, they gave me his number unredacted.
Say that they were asking you about making terroristic threats to hurt people at one of the nation's highest secured military facilities. That, my friends,
where what?
If there really were police that knocked on his door.
Oh, where is Secret? I thought she was supposed to challenge me and stuff. Yeah, she's not hidden anymore. Secret's not hidden. I do not want Secret hidden on my channel. Woo. Mods, please do not hide Secret, Agent Girl, or whatever her damn name is. Let me make sure she's not hidden. Actually, she might have gotten hidden. But yeah, she's been really quiet because she's probably on a call with Billy right now because Billy has to get his like YouTube fix in. So all that money you're sending is so that Billy can be parasocially attached to me.
Last night, that would be the reason. And that is fucking criminal. That is not a welfare check.
By the way, false reports are criminal, Chris. And I'm going to see what can be done about charging you for that. Because this has to stop.
That is absolute.
And it seems like I might be the one to get it to stop, bud. Via the law. Seems like shirking your responsibility to show up to court with your counsel. You don't get a failure to appear. You get grace after grace after grace after grace. When victims try to deal with you in whatever way they possibly can, nothing seems to stick to you, buddy. It's almost like you're a confidential informant or something.
Really fucking criminal.
Oh, mode.
If you don't want cops coming and
okay, God, this sucks. Fucking chat is stuck again. Okay, I can see it on YouTube. Mode, I don't know who has the Fort Knox vid, but it was fucking crazy. He was driving, white knuckling his fucking steering wheel, yelling threats to Chris Farnstock, who's in, I don't know if he's in here tonight or not, to AKA NSA material, and others. He was just like, meet me, basically, he was like, meet me at the North McDonald's kind of shit. It was really fucking, it was funny, but also it was one of the craziest I can think of that of seeing him. That says a lot.
beating on your door to answer questions about criminal activity. Try not committing the crime. And then don't run and blame everybody else for the crime you committed. And then keep people's fucking names out of your mouth unless you can back what the fuck you're alleging. That's what I got to say about it. Let people live their fucking life. So what?
All right, I'm going to go back out and come back in again. It is too annoying to not fucking see that. It's really annoying with the chat. The whole point is to fucking hang out with you guys. And then if I can't see the chat, all right, give me a sec. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Damn. When I refreshed it, it let that dirty fucking hippie back in here. I thought I smelled you.
Official who is stealing fucking money and committing misconduct. So what? Who cares? That ain't your problem. Let him start his own YouTube channel. He don't need yours to do it. Am I right? Now, okay, so what about this? What about
I say eat a
someone
dick
starving for
and
attention
continue
who
to
has a
enjoy
mental
your
disability?
dick-eating
Right?
experience.
Talk about you, Todd. You have a fucking mental disability. You're starving for attention. All you've ever wanted in this world was someone to pay attention to your bullshit.
I did look, though.
What if you knew that alleging that cops were at your door would get you some views? What if you knew that? Then maybe would you say some bullshit like that? And what if in your sick, demented, paranoid, fucking mentally unstable mind, you can't get through 3 full sentences without saying another man's full legal name right out of the same mouth?
Oh, I want to hear this real quick. I actually do want to hear this. 1 second. This real quick. I actually do want to hear this. 1 second. That you. But that's interesting. That's very, very fascinating. Say Pico. I don't. There's no. I can't hear her talking. That's just a clip of a particular douchebag.
Actually, well,
all right, here we go.
That's how
I do
often
like the smell of
you
the
fucking think of
tobacco.
me, right? That's how often your brain.
Yeah, Jerry Farrell says,
Why
I
are
wonder if
you
he's a
gay?
government official, question mark. Who else gets away with what he gets away with? I mean, so there's a movie out there. It's called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Have you guys ever heard of it?
Oh, here we go.
There's another movie, or there's another TV show out there where it's like this Russian couple, and they're super secret, like deep plants.
It's called The Americans. And by the way, bring it the fuck in. It's called The Americans. It's a series on FX. I personally think it's the best spy show. I don't know about movie, but it is. They get tradecraft, and it's set in the 80s in DC. It is, first of all, it's just incredibly acted. The storyline is fucking tight. And they're forced to, they can't yada yada shit with technology because it's in the 80s, right? And so they have to use they have to use analog tradecraft. It is an incredible show, and it's about Directorate S. The KGB had a thing called Directorate S, and they were long-term sleeper cells. It's based on not true story, but like, the Russians really did have these people who would just come, be fake married, and just live a whole life. It's fucking excellent, and the ending is gonna surprise you. It is such a good fucking show. Yeah, man, it is fucking just really, really good. I mean, listen, the only thing that's like, I mean, there's a lot that's like not realistic or whatever, but I mean, you couldn't be committing that much violence would alert people to you too much. That's the TV part of it. Most of those kind of people were there to, the Iranians do it too, by the way. IRGC does it, but they do it for, I mean, everybody does it for intel and for kinetic action kind of shit, or covert action sort of shit. It's fucking, anyway, I'm curious about what he's going to say. Chris and Tiffany are nowhere near the Americans, by the way. No offense. their discipline and tradecraft and their intelligence, also their fake characters, but you get it.
Right? Where they're kind of pretending to be married, but they're doing covert missions and stuff. So I'm kind of wondering, because it's like, I kind of look at the whole Tiffany situation and the Ryder situation, and I just don't see those two having any kind of like legitimate chemistry. Like I don't see what.
Well, then he's a fucking moron, because to be perfectly honest, the one thing I feel like you can say about Chris and Tiffany is that they love each other. The way that those two look at each other and act towards each other. Now, is it maybe a Bonnie and Clyde kind of love? Sure. You know, you're welcome to feel that way. But they're into each other. I mean, that's the one thing. I feel like that's one of their most genuine things, is that they're fucking into each other. And are ride or die. The fact that Todd can't see that is really telling. I think Todd's got a little bit of fucking sociopath in him. He doesn't really pick up on signals very well.
But she sees in him, right? Like I don't see what anyone would see in her, to be fair, but it almost seems like they're pretending to be a couple in order to do operations. Now, I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, or if that sounds absolutely.
There are
like
things.
Yeah, the Americans. That's it.
It's not like the movies. I mean, nothing ever is, but there's real teams, and the KGB did it for a long time. I mean, I don't know. I haven't worked Russia ever. The truth is, I know all of this from working at the Spy Museum in DC. Excuse me, at the museum. But as my understanding, though, is that that's at least the way it was is probably done. That whole thing. But yeah, it was called Directorate S. There's books on it and shit. It's really cool. It's if you like espionage kind of shit.
Thank you, BJ. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, that was in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think that came out.
Right, exactly. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird.
So it's not hidden. Speaking of someone hid me on Killas, and Killas said I was timed out. But when you're timed out, it tells you you're timed out. It didn't. I'm guessing it was probably Boot Blockscam. Boot Blockscam. I was a moderator on Killas channel.
He's still worried about a dude 20 years younger than him. Maybe not even confirmed, but maybe deleted one of his comments.
I was a moderator on Killas channel. I've rated Killas channel with very large sub counts on, for my channel. Very high numbers.
For about a year.
Sometimes I'd send between 90 and 120 people over to his channel in order to support a guy who was then cutting my fucking throat the entire time, coming in my chat, rubbing everyone's fucking shoulders, trying to stick fingers in assholes and finger pop them. Yeah.
What?
The gig's up, buddy. See, I know some things. I know quite a few things. I know the scripts. I know the little pressers that are being sent to many, many people. So
good luck, motherfucker.
I know a lot. I know a lot more than you guys realize I know.
It's telling you, think about him.
I'm gonna hit X to doubt. And then I'm gonna hit 2X to severely doubt.
I ain't John Denver, bro. And I don't even know why John Denver would have a mailbox.
If you get a chance, go to the Spy Museum, the International Spy Museum. It's fucking worth it. I don't know how much it is now. It's it's like a $30. It's a private museum. It's not a government or a Smithsonian. It's a privately funded museum. I mean, that happens to be basically just well connected. But it's very cool. They got some shit in there, and they got some people in there that I know for a fact are exaggerators. Exaggerators, and they display them prominently, but they're self-promoters. They've been around the intel community. They're just self-promoters. Malcolm Nance is one of the dudes. They got a whole thing. I haven't been there in years, but they had a whole display with Malcolm Nance supposedly in this ghillie suit, and I was like, hey, that's impossible. He did not do that. But outside of that, it's very cool. It's very interactive. They got a very cool scale model of the Bin Laden hit. They do a whole big thing on the Bin Laden hit. They talk about the sisters, the originators of the targeters. There's just a lot of cool shit in there, and it's interactive. It's very fun. I highly recommend it.
Planted that deep in your fucking singular brain cell. But since it is, since my legal name is said so often, and I am the person that just so fanatically.
Also, I want to, if you guys didn't see his joke at the end of today's stream, oh my God, I can't believe I'm on for a second time today. This is ridiculous. I've been to Rolling Thunder there too. I mean, I lived in DC, so, but yeah, Rolling Thunder is very cool there. It's very cool. But BSBT at the end of it, he goes, Todd's so racist, he's afraid to use blackmail. It was funny. Well done.
Obsessed with. Is it possible that you can't just lie about an event happening without trying to include some dude that's not having any fucking thing to do with you?
By the way, just FYI, says go on Bow's panel, have a real convo. I've had conversations with Bao. I find Bao to be not really good faith.
If you think that this schizophrenic motherfucker, this paranoid, mentally fucking unstable motherfucker is just out of his fucking loophole, maybe he does need a welfare check, but I'm not your motherfucking hucklebearer. You're not my loved one. I'm not calling the cops for a welfare check for you.
Rapists are the best.
I'm the guy living in another state who ain't paying no fucking mind to your welfare.
You're not getting a rape. You can get that shit in DC, but not here.
That a man in Radcliffe blew his fucking brains, fucking, I ain't fucking going out of my way. I
already got this sped up. I'm just trying to get to where Todd says
changing my schedule to give up to where I have to be for court.
Yeah, I like that too, Jay Birch. I like that too. I'm in a much better place, guys. I'm in a much better place now that I'm denying the devil and he's fleeing from me.
Oh, well, shit. Todd defeated the devil, y'all. Hey, y'all. Todd defeated the devil, as it were. That's exactly right. See Me Girl says, good faith equals won't put up with my wild, crazy shit. Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't know. It's not really hard to see what Bao is. And I mean, at least the way he operates, which fine. Who cares? I mean, it's not for me, but whatever. It's not really hard to see how he operates, though.
Yeah, I saw the one you sent me was just walking by with all the tats and stuff like that. There was no actual voice. I didn't hear any voice.
After attacking our children and my girlfriend and saying my legal name.
Yeah, this is the Garandan Dang T stream. By the way, it's called For Public Safety. He has obsessed stalker fans on his channel if you want to clip it.
Oh, this is old. Oh, King Bao. Bao wanted to now Bao's talking about himself in the third person. Bao wanted to talk to you about airborne stuff, and you made a comment about PSI and butts. Just saying.
Like I said, guys, I mean, I've got the proof. They came, they said it was his name.
I mean, every third fucking. Am I gonna fucking report it?
Get out of me, man. He's constantly in my channel.
I'm gonna fucking report it because I need.
He's saying Ryder. The irony, he's saying Ryder is stalking him.
Get on record.
Cook.
Yeah, Ryder, who's stalking now? Great question. I mean, he stalks the shit out of me, man. He's constantly in my channel, constantly watching. I mean, he'll ally with me in his mind if it suits his purpose, but I just don't trust him. I don't trust the guy at all.
Am I gonna report it when you say you're coming to my address with 10 people and boards and you're gonna steal my truck, or hurt me, or kill me, or make me stop?
I loved while I lived there. I loved it for the 7 years that I was there. I never want to live there again. And if I don't visit, I'd be okay with that too. I got really sick of it. I got sick. I like having space. It is literally 15 minutes. It's not even 15 minutes, but on just a casual drive from here down to downtown, 15 fucking minutes, like easy day. That it would take you 15 minutes to go 2 blocks in DC. But I loved it, man. I loved it while I was there. I loved being part of it. I loved the energy of it. I was bought in to the hive mind. I don't like that I did that, but I was bought into all of it and bought into the way that DC just gasses you up. It gasses up the people around you and constantly is like, but you got to think the way that DC wants you to think. And I didn't realize how fucking hive mindy. I had a hot girlfriend, fucking things were going great, you know, whatever. I didn't care because all I wanted to do was hunt bad guys and go after dudes and get into some fucking shit. And so I didn't care about anything but work stuff. And that's what they want you to do is, well, but then they also tell you, well, you're smarter than everybody. So just because you live in DC, then therefore you have an opinion, you have a right to have an opinion on everything. And you're probably smarter than, you know, it's a lot of bullshit that DC feeds you. But I'm fucking really glad I lived there. I wanted to live there and I wanted to be a DC Denzian since I was a kid. Since the first time I visited my aunt and uncle there. I fell in love with it. Whoops.
Don't be surprised if you weren't lying. Put it on
DC.
Yeah, you understand that. Of course. Chris Ryder.
Hope for Life says, I know where Secret is at. You mean like in real life or like what chat she's in? I'm sure I know exactly where she's at. Where all the usual degenerate suspects seem to gather.
Something like that. Of course. What you should be asking yourself is,
I agree, Jay.
how come he doesn't report it every time I threaten him? That's what you should be asking yourself, because a legit, responsible, respectable, normal person would be going, how in the fuck am I getting away with this shit all the time? How in the fuck am I making physical threats and slandering and threatening this person's whole family, their friends, their everything, their home, their property? How am I getting away with it so much? You know why? Because you should be thinking, he must not be reporting all of it. That's what you should be surprised about. You should be surprised that it's not all being reported. That would be the shocker to me. Like if I was behaving in a certain way and I made it very, very public that I was doing something criminal on a daily fucking basis, I'm starting to expect that it get reported. And I'm not.
Yeah, I had a fucking sweet apartment down on, I lived on Capitol Hill, and then I lived, technically it was Navy Yard, but Cap Hill and Navy Yard's right next, you know, basically the highway just divides it. In this high rise on Cap Hill with a fucking badass patio up top and the rooftop and fucking a super smart hot girlfriend. Man, that was all ego. That was all ego. Everything about my existence back then was all ego. And I don't regret it, but I don't ever want to go back to it. It was all fucking ego.
Not just smart enough to expect to get reported. I'm also smart enough the world inferior with this shit. So don't be surprised.
Bows.
Don't be surprised if you weren't lying.
Wait, is that bow?
Put it on. Yeah, you understand that.
General suspects seem to.
A legit, responsible, respectable, normal person would be going, how am I getting away with it so much? If I was behaving in a certain way and I made it for severely public, right, on live stream, in the street or whatever.
So what? Oh, Todd. Oh, did Todd put bow into one of Todd thinks he's getting over on people when he puts them into a fucking streamception? Is that what he's doing?
Oh my god, man.
Like it blows my mind how much criminal shit I get away with, and it knocks.
Oh yeah, it is.
I can't understand it. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Welcome.
He hates when people fucking. I don't know. He's very, very pissed off.
Todd's audience. Welcome into the feed. Come on, panel. I try to get the panel going. Ban you. Check me out on Smurf Watch Transparency. I'm live right now. If you want to say anything to me on panel, if you're watching on Todd's channel, man, and you guys have anything to say to me, man, come check out my panel. I got a live panel open up right now. You guys can come on, and I'll answer any questions you have. If you guys just want to chat with me, welcome into the feed. I'm more than happy to chat with you. Man.
And also, God, that's annoying. I want to stop it. Also, everything in DC is just crazy fucking expensive. And I just like Midwest people more than I like DC people. But goddamn was I into it. Going to other agencies. It felt like you're on a fucking movie. And then I worked on the set of fucking Jack Ryan for the second season. And then I was like, oh, I really am in a movie. I mean, I wasn't in it. I was a production assistant. I didn't do shit. I was the lowest of the low on the totem pole, but I worked the set. It was fucking wild. It was really wild back then.
Come on, panel.
Unsustainable, though.
Which you didn't. I think what you forget, you did it. Heard I hope I think of it first. Maybe I'm the one that, okay, just how about this? Maybe because the dude was, who gives a fuck? Of course.
Damn, GS, if it wasn't for you, these clowns would have no content. Says somebody gassing up a lolcow. Every single lolcow, Stuttering John, DSP, they all fucking say it. Mersh, Ralph. Mersh is kind of self-aware. These guys don't fucking get it.
Everybody that saw it should have reported it. That's what I got to say, because the dude was threatening to hurt some dude that was being completely respectful to him. His name was Chris, I believe. He was a veteran. At least he said he was a veteran. He was being completely cordial, completely respectful. And he asked
Hey guys, do me a favor. Put a
I
5150
say
in the
eat a
chat
dick
if you think
and
what Ryder's
continue
saying
to
right now
enjoy
is
your dick eating experience.
Good.
an absolute cluster Muppet lie fest.
I'm opposed to
Do you think
dildos.
that Chris Havestock or whatever the hell his name was that he came up on my panel in good faith? He was just being a polite, concerned veteran.
very legitimate question. He said, Todd, why do you go after children? Something that effect. Why do you want to see children in foster care? Something like that. And
once again, Chris, not only are you a liar, you're an absolute dumbass who doesn't even know what the hell you're talking about.
physically, he threatened to hurt this older man, a 50-some-year-old gray-haired fucking puss boy in his wife's basement. Literally,
I think that might have been a different bearded wonder from Power Bottom Butt Pirate SF. That might have been the guy who was talking about my sniper training. That's a different guy. Where he claimed that an M1 is not a sniper platform. It's never been a sniper platform. It's not something regularly used as a sniper platform. That has been proven incorrect and
that's first of all, that's not at all what he was saying.
Absolutely and utterly debunked. Once again, these cluster Muppets think that they're experts in all things military. I think I'm a slightly above average scout, and I'm definitely a below average paratrooper. But I loved being a paratrooper and a scout. I don't have any claim to fame of being any kind of like a super expert on any of this stuff, but I do know what I've done, and I do know that I don't embellish my stories, and I sure as shit don't lie about my military service. And
you lie about your military service. You've lied about your military service within a week, Todd. You said as a fucking scout that you were doing stalking. Oh my God. Also, look how meek he's saying it because he knows he lies about his military service.
that's that.
working to mooch off of
This stuff, but I do know what I've done, and I do know that I don't embellish my stories, and I sure as shit don't lie about my military service. And
okay, one iota of proof. How about somebody you served with? I have people I served with all the time. I do business with people I fucking served with. I have photos, documentation. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta fuck. God, my hair sometimes when it does the shimp with that split. You don't even have anybody you served with on or around. And also your shit, it sounds bunk.
Yeah, that's that.
Sounds bunk.
working to mooch off of our tax money, embellishing his military career tenfold, is sitting there fucking threatening a guy for asking.
I don't know if he was airborne or not. Yeah, but he was making
aspersions. Okay, it's muted on him. Todd is showing his mannequin. You can see on the mannequin he was a specialist when he was Op 4. That's the little uniform that the Op 4 guys, so the real soldiers had somebody to shoot at during training. Opposition force. Todd did do that. He did.
microphone, but I had to leave. I keep having to leave the studio because things aren't working right. The microphone keeps kind of like dropping, and then so he's talking about this uniform. I wore this uniform when I was with the 1st of the 5 and 9th Parachute Infantry Regiment. Whenever we would have relaxed
grooming standards. By the way, he didn't. When he says relaxed grooming standards, he means they didn't have to shave when they were on doing training lanes. Relaxed grooming standards is a very specific thing. I mean, to be honest, Hippie, we didn't get relaxed grooming standards. We just kind of did it. Even as PSYOP dudes, we didn't have relaxed grooming standards, or really, they're called operational grooming standards. I don't even think. I mean, we just did it. I just did it, me and my guys. But when he says that, the 5 of the whatever, the stupid Red Wagon Battalion fucking bullshit, it's an Op 4. They're JRTC at Fort Polk, opposition force. They're just warm bodies to get fake shot at. Yeah, Dirty Hippie. We all did Op 4. Our company had a supply of those green fatigues with Op 4 on the breast and Russian-style ranks. We just didn't keep them and think we were special for using them. Exactly. Or go to Robin Sage. Our PSYOP unit would send people. I helped out with a Robin Sage and with different training. You go help teach other PSYOP dudes. So I guess in those cases, it's not really technically. They just like, hey, nobody's going to fuck with you. This guy.
Grooming standards when we were getting ready to go out on a rotation in the box in order to be Op 4 and to train Blue 4 and what to expect when they went overseas, whether it be Iraq or Afghanistan. That was the op tempo at the time. That was the Met T that we were basically teaching.
Yeah.
So he was saying that
for sure. Yeah, I probably should have clarified that. Yeah, the teams that went to Afghanistan definitely got the op grooming standards. And yeah, and our time in Iraq, we just did it. I got into it. I have a story. I'm not going to tell it tonight, but I got into it with Chandler, who became the command sergeant major of the Army. In that right? Command sergeant major of the Army, CSA, the douchebag. He was a command sergeant major of one of the infantry battalions on our FOB Falcon on that Iraq tour that I was on with Hippie. And he fucking hated my long hair and outer regs mustache. Like, I got nose to nose with the guy about it. I was like, I don't work for you. And I was like, holy fuck, I hope he really doesn't question it, because we are not allowed to fucking look like this. Not technically. Yeah, the regimental sergeant major, he pulled me into the regimental sergeant, that Chandler, like, you're coming with me. We go into the regimental sergeant major, command sergeant major, and it's like Charlie Brown teacher in the door. Chandler comes out and fucking just kind of walks right past me, and I get called in, and the conventional armies, I forget, fifth artillery regiment. What was the fucking red team? Whatever red team artillery. Anyway, he was like, look, just wear something on your uniform that says Army on it. Like he's like, when you're out in sector, I don't care what the fuck you got going on, but when you're on the FOB, wear something that says Army. You don't have to wear your rank, but just so people know. So keep him off your back. So that is my story of the dude who became the command sergeant major of the Army. He was a total douchebag.
That these rankings and all these different stripes. This is a mythical. Technically, this is a throwback uniform to back when they used to do force on force. So like we're talking like, Russians versus Americans, BMPs and, T-72s. We had vehicles mocked up to look like certain vehicles. This was the uniform that we would wear if we were playing the Soviets or an Eastern Bloc or whatever. This is just what we would wear when we had relaxed grooming standards, right? So this isn't even like a real uniform. This is a fictitious uniform in order to represent a fictitious foreign military. That's it. But this was issued to us. The 2 stripes at the time on the bars on the shoulders would represent a specialist, because at the time I was a specialist. 3 stripes would have been a sergeant. Okay. There's a little, like a tank in the little, in the tip of the lapel. There's an airborne right there. There's the fake foreign jump wings. And then there should be like a star above that, medical star, because I was a combat lifesaver. So they basically translated some of our.
Did the conventional Army guys not send everybody through combat lifesaver? I thought that was required I guess I just assumed because we all sent everybody, we all had to go through CLS. That wasn't like something special. That was like, no, that's a fucking requirement for deployment.
Our badges in the military over to fake badges to represent. I mean, we used to get saluted by new recruits. Like we go to the chow hall, they would salute. Abbott was trying to court this bombshell blonde lady, which could be secret courtship for all I know. Saying we need.
No, she's got dark hair.
Right, but they're saying
do a welfare check. I called to report you.
For what?
If you look at those records, it probably says that the police are the ones that decided to do a welfare check because they were concerned about your activity on YouTube.
That's weird because when they showed up, Chris, this is from Fort Knox. This is actually my FOIA, my federal, for the provost marshal and stuff. I've got all the transcripts, Chris.
Okay.
So,
and they'll tell you that what I did was I called to report you for crime, for making threats.
Interesting. But your testimony earlier in this stream, Chris Ryder, was that
so we're about 7.5 minutes behind, but I wanted to start from the beginning with this.
You were too busy doing real life stuff.
Yeah, I got a tip that you were on your panel at the time fucking threatening a bunch of people at Fort Knox, including myself. You said something about wanting to beat me up and meet you there.
Hotter. Cracker.
Look, yeah, it is. We're at 1 hour and 21 motherfucking minutes. We got 50. That's 50. Good motherfuckers. Maybe, probably not. Maybe we got a couple.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
In the end, I done some PCP.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna.
No, I said if you wanted to have your opportunity to come confront me and ask me about my military service, that I would be there to answer your questions, Chris.
I mean, weren't you talking about dragging bodies into pits and stuff?
Okay, I understand that you're a civilian and you don't know what a pit is. A pit is a very safe place to do combatives in a very organized
okay, so then you wanted to fight me, right? Like, is that what you were offering? You wanted me to go there so that you could fight me?
The pit is actually full of like these like little squishy, like you ever see the new kids like playgrounds where they have all that rubber? That's just all, it's really safe.
Well, I don't want to fight you, so I don't know, why do you keep? It's a threat to me. Like I don't like it. So stop.
So it's interesting you say that you don't want to fight me, but did you not say that you're not afraid of me and that you'd grab me by my beard and slam me to the ground and feed me my teeth?
I mean, I will protect my family from you because my family's scared of you, Todd.
What family, Chris?
My family.
What family, Chris? You mean your mom that sends me birthday?
No, that's not my family. I disowned her a long time ago. You know I'm talking about Tiffany and her kid, right?
Like live? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at thanks. Like go live to like where it's live? All right. It's fucking comments, damn it.
I don't want to talk about her kid, but you don't have.
All right. So why do you keep asking me when you know who my family is?
So when I have notarized paperwork, the claims and the spurious claims that you made against me, Chris, those false reports
like what?
you made against
that
me,
you were trying to intimidate me and threatening me and harassing me and stalking my family.
Those are just feelings. You have every right to feel.
They're not feelings. Those are facts. You did it.
You have every right to feel like a giant pussy, Chris. If you
said that you were going to come to my house and help me stop breathing oxygen, Todd.
I think you should really release that phone call in its entirety. I think you should send it.
It wasn't a phone call. It was a panel that you were doing without me even being present.
No, buddy. No.
Sorry, I got the comments stuck. It looks like they're kind of flying through. I'm behind on everybody's. Burnsy, Todd still lives in the military headspace. Yes, I agree. Hey, Sniper Dog on duty. What is up? Hey, Stella. Sniper Dog on duty says, hey. She wants me to turn off that light so she can go to sleep. Oh, shit, it's 10:30. All right, I'm going to turn that light off for
her. Okay. There's the phone call where you claim.
Sorry, but the chat's stuck, so I'm
How
behind.
about when you told me I should paint the bathtub a certain color?
Yeah, I did. I said I didn't say you should. I said that it wouldn't hurt anybody if you did.
Okay. What about drinking bleach and Drano?
I recall something to the bleach and Drano, sure, but I didn't threaten you. I never said that I was going to do anything to you.
But you just
unless I think I said it under. Hang on, I'll give you your admission. I think I said it under a certain condition, and that condition was if you pose yourself at my doorstep as a threat, then I'll feed you your teeth by dragging you to the ground by your beard or something like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
Well, I'll give
Fair
you
enough.
maximum grace, even though you'll continuously lie about me.
Speaking of lies, can we talk about Secret real quick? Because
these two are literally just. This is the key. What were the two main characters of like Dynasty? I just always think it was like just big haired hot chicks. It's like Morgan Fairchild and I don't know who anybody else was, but like when those two chicks fought in the pool, remember that? That's what this is like. These two need each other.
I've been dying to share some information with you since you actually have been.
Now, I would be very careful. I do not want you doxing anything on this channel.
No, I won't.
I know there's been some allusions that her name is actually Katrina Pfeiffer. And by the way, if you are Katrina Pfeiffer and you want a privacy strike, reach out to me, and I'll stop using your name if you're a legitimate person.
Don't do that. That's not the right name.
Well, I don't think it is either.
Well, I mean, you just told me not to dox, and then you go and say a full name.
No,
just be careful. I don't want this video getting taken down. Todd.
There you go.
This is my channel.
Jerry.
I know. Well, I hope you don't.
I know you like to go on other people's.
So, and yeah, she was as far true to your knowledge.
She claims that she was introduced to Rabbit, so to speak, based on me having him on my streams. That's what she claims. I don't think that's true.
Well, you were there, right? Like when they very first started talking on your show.
No, what I'm saying is I don't think that that's the first time that they met.
Did it seem like it was like because you were in the room? Like
no, it didn't.
Electronically.
It seemed like they knew each other for a very
Crystal
long time.
That's what I'm asking. It seems to me like they've not.
Evans, yeah,
they've known each other for much longer than that. So I wonder why she's lying about that.
Well, I mean, secret.
Because I don't do much to. That indicate I'm straight. I really am. I'm thinking of stupid 80s soap operas. Super straight of me to do
Courtship. Andrea was saying that.
What are you gonna do?
He was cheating on her. Andrea found out that he was selling naked pictures of her on the internet.
Yeah,
she wasn't happy.
No, I know, right? So
you're not happy when you're sending your husband's FetLife full frontal nudity to Sean Porter of all people. You're not doing it because you're asking him to join in.
Welcome to the chat, motherfuckers.
Right? I mean,
let's carry that over to court. Let's carry that over to courtship, like the Secret. So, do you think Secret was involved in those, I don't know, sexcapades or whatever?
It would be pure speculation on my part. I try to avoid pure speculation. But I think that perhaps they either knew each other, met each other on FetLife. I do actually have a lot of behind the scenes conversations in FetLife where it seems to me like Rabbit was trying to court this bombshell blonde lady, which could be secret courtship for all I know. Saying we need.
Now she's got dark hair.
Right, but they're saying sex sells, and we want you to kind of like, I haven't even looked at most of the stuff that I've had sent to me, Chris. I'm trying.
Have you seen her before? Have she ever actually left her camera on or anything with you?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay.
No, not that I've seen. No, I've seen her. I think she's a very heavy woman.
Her weight fluctuates.
Yeah, it's because I mean she doxed herself on Boots. I don't know if you have that clip or not. I don't know if I still have that clip or not.
Can
I see it?
Well, I don't know if I have it or not.
So annoying.
But she doxed herself. She had her credentials, or what she claims were her credentials.
The Courtney. That's where we got the name Courtney.
Yeah.
You're talking about when she was on panel with me, and she was saying that she was a professional health specialist and nurse and studied in different.
I think it was the same night. I think you were on Boots' panel, if I'm not mistaken.
I couldn't remember what panel we were on. I got it recorded, but I didn't remember what panel we were. But she showed those credentials and said that she was professionally evaluating me. So I contacted the company that was on that badge, and I just asked them if they felt it was appropriate for their employees to be using that badge while saying, hey, I'm professionally evaluating you on social media, and this is my conclusion from a professional nature. And they were like, no, hell no, we don't want people doing that, and looked into it. And she reports to YouTube that she got fired due to that.
I thought hold on. No, I thought she claimed that she resigned from it because she didn't want to have trouble where she was at.
This is all so unbelievable. I mean, look, I'm here for it. We're watching it. I'm high, having a good time, hanging out with 50 good motherfuckers. But this is all incredibly feminine, right? It's all feminine energy. It's gossipy shit. It's doxing people. It's all just very feminine.
Or maybe
I'm pretty sure she said that she resigned, and I'm like, well, who resigns from a lucrative job unless they've got skeletons in their closet that they're scared are going to get unearthed?
Right, especially over just getting a little bit of trouble for your YouTube activity, right?
Not even trouble, just a little bit of pushback.
Maybe, I don't know. They took it pretty serious.
Holy shit! Is this going to be the fucking Ryder and Todd story arc of now they're going to gang up on JJ? So I know I'm taking somebody else's idea here, Joey's. But is that what this fucking story arc is? Is that what we're about to get into? It feels like all this shit kind of heats up fucking right at about summer, right? And then it's like summer goes kind of nutty because it was a springtime. I mean, it was a couple years ago, but when they said they were going to Rico everybody, when JJ was going to fucking Rico everybody. Oh, man. Are we having a big realignment here? Are we about to start season 3 of fucking Doofus Crest? Is this going to be the cliffhanger? Chris and Toddler together to go after JJ? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, they charge.
If you are not into fucking Kentucky, the reality show that is Kentucky on the internet, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. This is incredible shit.
Department did. It was a big company.
Oh, no. I'm talking about. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. She with her company, they weren't happy with her behavior on YouTube. Got it. Okay. I thought you meant what happened to her on YouTube was just her getting involved in drama because I guess she's fucking bored or something.
Well, she cussed at me sideways, and I think it came right after I started really questioning, what Rabbit's part was.
Yeah.
What Rabbit's part was in the unaliving, So she started coming at me real hard sideways right then. I don't know if that was just timing. You know what I mean? I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be that being the reason, but it sure was that timing. Right as I started really publicly questioning Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be way, very, very, very involved in protecting him from that subject.
And he seems very, very protective of her too. That's when it all quote unquote blew up with this whole campfire bullshit. Was Rabbit came in like Captain Save-A-Ho, and all I was doing going, who the fuck even are you, lady?
No, that's not how that happened. It's because you were being a douchebag to MBK, and MBK was like, hey man, let's just fucking leave well enough alone. Sorry, I'm on the chat is there, so I'm missing people's shit, but I'm not ignoring you guys.
It's as bad as it was. Who are you? Hey, I don't really care who you are, but you come in here acting like you just arrived on the scene a month ago, took a crash course and watched a few videos. And now you're all up to speed, interrogating all the people on everyone's channel. And then you're
right.
Some kind of a star on freaking Rabbit's channel. They both act like each other, they take on each other's affectations if you listen to them. It's
like weird. A relationship.
Yes, I agree. Georgia Transparency is on, by the way. I don't know
Hey, what's up?
Is it going to be Finkel, Chris, and Todd? Is that what does Mimsy think of all? I mean, does anybody care what Mimsy thinks about? Yeah. Oh, did it start moving again? There we go. Well, thank you, Burnsy. Thank you.
GT. Is it muted?
This whole thing's really sus to me. But
when you went did you go to North Carolina once or twice?
Only one time.
Now, do you think it's possible she's from there somehow?
I don't know. I honestly thought she was from Arizona. I thought somebody said she was Arizona Jeep girl from the
That's not.
days.
I've been researching that because that is the going theory. But Arizona Jeep girl's got too much raspiness in her voice, she's older.
Nobody
cares.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to correct the record because I think somebody just texted me and said that she has been on my show. Yes, she has been on my show. And I want to make sure that I'm correcting the record. I don't want to be called a liar again. She's been on my show a couple times. Matter of fact, the last time she was on my show, I was kind of questioning her, and that's when Rabbit came up and Captain Save-A-Ho and got into the whole campfire bullshit.
We don't even
know
on that. If that's a woman.
She has been on my show. Her claim is she was introduced to Rabbit, or the concept of who Rabbit was, based on me either covering or having him on my show. That's what I'm guessing she meant by that. I don't know. I didn't formally introduce her. It wasn't like I was like, hey, here's my buddy Rabbit. I barely know Rabbit. And everyone's like, oh, best friend. I barely knew you, Chris. But everyone's like, oh.
You said you loved him. We watched you say, I love you, Rabbit. I do. I was now he's barely friends. He was barely ever friends with Rabbit, which is really more the truth. Oh my God.
Oh, that's what you do to your friend? I'm like, we were acquaintances, man.
That's what I try to tell everybody. I mean, people don't listen to me. There's been too many folks out there calling me a liar to believe anything I say. So I have a hard time getting the truth out to people when they're like allegedly seeking it, you know? It's like, it doesn't matter what you tell people, man. They're just, this is YouTube. They're going to fucking run with whatever they think already when they come to you.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Chris. I've caught you in some absolute bastardization of the truth.
Well, I mean, I think you have your perception. You have your narrative and your perception to situations, and I have mine. I mean, if I feel threatened by you and that's my feelings, you're not going to be able to change that. That's my perception.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with your opinions or your feelings. You're entitled to those. But then there's just reality, man.
Well, I don't like you following us around. I don't like you, meeting Tiffany's daughter. I don't like you, standing in the hallways at court. I don't like you getting pictures at Tom's house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you playing these games with the Tommy Pickles bit where you're sending some woman to take pictures or fucking organizing a protest in my yard. You know what I'm saying? It's just dangerous, dude. We got a kid here.
Everything that you're saying right now is to try to set something up in order to litigate.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not.
Full ball, literally not even a joke that I can read your mind, Chris.
Okay, but all this shit is true.
No.
It's not even a joke. All you're doing is applying predictive analysis. You're trying to. Although you're just speculating. You're not reading anybody's mind.
No, it's not true, Chris. And I actually have documentation to prove the opposite.
All right.
And we'll have our day in court, and you'll have to present your evidence today.
That's what I prefer. I'd rather handle it in court. So
speaking of court,
I think you've been freed of that last one.
Yeah,
right.
Nothing like Kentucky people fucking suing each other. Get some, motherfuckers. Get some.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. We made a conscious decision to not file on that. So you're welcome.
No, you did file. The judge didn't consider it, and 45 days elapsed.
Right, so. And all I had to do was file an appeal within the timeline, and I didn't do it. So you're welcome.
The writing's on the wall. If it was,
dismissed
for lack of personal jurisdiction the first time,
that was just
the second time.
That was just your argument, but I could have appealed that decision. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't. So you're welcome. You should be thanking me.
I'm not thanking you, Chris.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why we considered that. In the first place. In the past couple of months, what I've seen is now that you're finally starting to see through the group that you were in, you're starting to see through them. You're seeing through MBK. You're seeing through the whole Carrollton group. You're seeing through Rabbit. You're seeing through a bunch of these people. Boot and Killer, I'm sure. I like where you're going because it's the most honesty I've heard out of you in the years that I've known you.
Dude, I'm loving I want to remind the audience, and I want to remind you, Chris, that I saw through you first in this whole scenario, and you didn't like me seeing through you very much, did you?
Well, it's actually because I came to you with anger. And I know, you can spin it however you want, but if I know you remember this,
oh my God, it's really hard after 5.5 hours today watching this to just not feel like we're just watching gossipy shit. But it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Chris and Todd are gonna join forces to go against JJ for sure.
Have embarrassed the fuck out of you publicly because you had documentation that you were keeping from me. And that's what happened. And I called you out for it publicly. And we denounced you. That's what started you being angry at us.
Yes, thank you very much for the case dismissed thing. I'm not gonna play too many clips here, guys. I apologize. I want to be respectful. As much as I don't want to be respectful to my panelists, they are being respectful. So, Chris, I know what you're doing, and it's cute. And my wife is right. It is wrong for anyone to underestimate you. You are far smarter than people give you credit for.
Oh, I'm not smart, dude.
Saying that he's not smart is the smartest thing Chris Ryder ever fucking said. Todd's wife thinks Chris Ryder is smart, that he's smarter than he gets credit for. Oh my God. Morning Piss is just as big of a dumbass as Todd.
I'm really who I say I am. I'm just a fucking half-ass country boy from fucking Indiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as far as some of the people from Carroll County, I'm starting to think, it can be yes and, Chris. You could be a piece of shit, and they could be degenerates too.
I mean, I was called there due to their activity that was already happening. It's not like I exposed them. Do you
disavow any affiliation with Antifa of Kentucky or Antifa of Indiana?
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's Antifa.
Do you publicly disavow any association with Antifa in general at all?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Antifa. What's that stand for exactly?
It's supposed to mean anti-fascist, but it's a bunch of people.
Yeah, fuck fascists. I don't believe in fascists. I'm not going to say that I won't stand against fascism.
Yes, but the organization known as Antifa.
No, I'm not involved in any organizations.
Okay, well, you've got some people on the hook here, and I'm actually rather interested too. And if you would,
Antifa people?
No, hold on. The message right here. Oh, you can't. You're on your phone. You can't see it.
I can't see it.
Let's say Pequot. As you know, she's
That's
a very,
really cool
very
mode.
much probably one of the most forefront people
That
fighting
says to get behind the truth about you.
Andrea.
Does.
She and I
a lot of good.
butted heads pretty severely. She is sense recognize that I am seeking the truth. I recognize she is seeking the truth and not just freaking attention, which is what.
They didn't butt heads pretty severely. Todd called her a duplicitous fat cunt who, if it wasn't for black guys, she could never get laid. I've played the video. It's hilarious. I mean, whatever. I don't care. I mean, if this Save Pequa bitch wants to fucking, if that kind of shit is cool with her, then, and she wants to give him money again now, 7 months after that. I mean, whatever. If you're dumb enough to give Todd your money, give him all your money, Finkel.
What I kind of accused her of in the beginning.
Specifically in regards to Andrea, right? Correct?
Yes, she's
okay.
She wants to know who the F secret is. And if you want to send me that in an email, I won't consider that harassing conversation. If you have any leads on that, I would be very, 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 very motivated to get a hold of that. And there are many people that are in Andrea's camp that would really like to get that information.
Well, I think I'm talking to pretty much most people in Andrea's camp.
Okay. Well, I figured because you
here's my deal.
You have a lot of the same stuff I have.
And whatever, and I think we should collaborate on that message, like on that purpose, that topic, because, you might have information that I can't get and vice versa, including maybe I know a lot about her. Maybe I do, and this is not the time or place to put that out there.
Well, I would say that if you do,
there are so many twists and turns in fucking Doofus Crest. It's bonkers.
Less I'm involved in that, the happier I am. If you can facilitate getting that information to the people that would need that information.
Yeah.
Like I said, the amount of data that has been sent to me that I have not even opened up or even looked at, to include the email that you accused me of withholding from you that sat in my inbox because I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was some fucking Wrangler trick or whatever Wrangler camp.
It was a Wrangler trick, and it was dragging you in. And I just don't understand why you were asking Nikki and Cliff like what you should do with it. I thought the answer was obvious. You fucking give it to my lawyer or Tiffany.
Why would I give it to your lawyer if I just thought it was some bullshit to try to create?
Because the bullshit is called framing, man, and you knew I was fucking dealing with that shit. So I don't understand.
Well, here's the thing: you're accusing me of being complicit with it because I wouldn't propagate it.
I don't understand why you thought it was YouTube content.
I didn't think it was YouTube content, genius. That's why I didn't share it with anyone, because the person that sent it to me thought for sure that I would immediately post it because I am thirsty for clicks and views, according to you. That's your narrative, Chris.
All right. So are you saying Cliff and Nikki were lying that you all were talking about it?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Don't put words in my mouth. Let's back up real quick. Let's go to the quote from you that you knew who that person was that was in the chain. You ridiculed me for not understanding how looking at,
the timeline.
No. You ridiculed me for not being able to see who was included in a chain of email.
Okay, so Six Oaks and everybody else, the chat's like stuck. And so I'm only I get it for like a minute or so, and then it gets stuck for a couple minutes. This live is from tonight. This is like right now. I think we're 8 minutes behind, but it's essentially live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Right. You can follow the whole thread and see who sent what.
No, you can't. Not with what I have available to me. There was one name, Chris. And it would occur to me that the only person that would know who was included in the whole thread on blind CCs would be the originator of the document.
Hey, my version wasn't blind.
Well, you got a different version then. Because what I got was one name. It was a female name. And when I told you that female's name, Chris, you said, leave her alone. She's a friend here in Indiana. She didn't know what she was doing, didn't know what she had. She has no part in this. You were very protective of that person.
Well, no, protective of their being blasted all over YouTube.
Why? If it originated from her to me.
Well, yeah, but you're assuming that was the original source of the whole thing. But if you didn't see the CCs,
okay, hold on. Let's back up because I don't want this to devolve because I need this answer. Your argument is this, Chris, and think carefully before you answer, please.
Think.
Your argument is that I didn't give you exculpatory evidence that would have gotten you out of jail. You claim that was why you were in jail. Now I know it was right on the stand afterwards, but here's the interesting thing, Chris. The one person, and I've shown people, I still have the email chain. It was one name. I told you who the name was. I even put the receipt up on the interweb at one point in time. And you told me, leave her alone. She didn't know what she was doing, didn't know what she had. She is a friend of your channel.
Well,
then if she's a friend of your channel, these were your words. Why did she send it to me? And then you got mad because I didn't give it to you or your lawyer or your girlfriend. When she was a friend of your channel, she should have sent it directly to you, Chris.
I didn't mean like,
God, this is so amazingly gay. I don't know how much longer I can listen to this shit. This is, I am going to, just because, God, though, it is unbelievably feminine. Todd is 56 years old.
She was a supporter of my channel necessarily. It was someone that didn't like what they were seeing and decided that
And why would they send it to me and not to you, your girlfriend?
Listen, man, it's an open investigation and pending court matter, and it's not something that is supposed to be aired out on YouTube.
You already spoke on it, Chris. You're on record saying.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I'm going to hold on that because that is the truth, and it's not all. It's not all the information that you need.
Okay,
but it's also more information that goes to YouTube.
Hold on, sir. Let's pretend this has nothing to do with anyone's case. Let's say it's Turtle Boy and Karen. Hold on. In order for you to be able to engage the premise, let's remove it from you, the case. Let's say it was Turtle Boy received an email from somebody over here, Karen Reed case, something, and you got mad because Turtle Boy didn't send you or send the Karen Reed camp this particular document. The Karen Reed camp got mad at Turtle Boy, and then Turtle Boy later finds out, well, the person that sent it to Turtle Boy was a better friend to the Karen Reed camp. So why is Turtle Boy getting hemmed up for not?
Oh, that person was nowhere near like.
What? I mean, it would be like, babe, I'm not, what are you talking about? Okay, try and follow me then. Okay, because you're being a jerk about this. Let's just pretend that Jenny did this. And then Susie walked up. What did Susie say? Susie was like, bitch. And then Jessica was like, hell no. What the fuck? States and Pico coming in what we in the industry like to call movie going motherfucking ente. Con Dios Dolores. America, fuck yeah. It's like WWF, but they're sweating for more embarrassing reasons. Oh my God. It's for real. Thank you very much. Friend of the show. God damn it. I don't really have a
I like this woman. She got balls. I like that.
I need this answer. I mean, no offense to the bitches. But yes, this is very feminine.
Then why would
supportive? Listen, you were the person that person trusted. Is what the whole point is. That's why I'm angry with you about that.
Appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah, I know. They trusted you, but you.
I feel like your creepy uncle massaging the shoulders right now. You're
no, you're just not listening. You're just not listening. Okay,
dude,
so that was a person that was originally from the other camp who said, I don't like what this camp is doing with this information, and they trusted you to get it to me.
Amazing.
They sent it to 3 people. They said,
it's even like I started a live with my dog in the park, and I mean, I didn't mod the thing, whatever, but like people were arguing about this kind of shit in there, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know how they just don't get sick of this fucking argument. It's really, for some odd reason, it's interesting to watch. But it's one of the most fascinating parts about this to me is I can't figure out why in the fuck I enjoy watching it with you guys specific. Like, I don't watch it on my own. I'll scan some of Todd's shit. I'll scan Todd to see if there's something worth it, but I don't like watch it like this on my own. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah. Right?
We don't even know if that's a woman. This is about morals, ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
You know?
Sent to you, Cliff, and Nick.
That's not what you said. You said according to the chain, they sent it to 6
people. You first. No, originally there was 3.
I mean,
but it started with you. It went to you, and then I believe it was.
It's the edging. It's the fucking edging. It's the potential that. Oh no, I watch them. I just don't. Well, not like this. Sit there and talk to myself about it. If I ever feel like I'm watching, which is actually, to be honest, I guess it has happened, where I'm watching it and I'm like, oh my God, and I want to comment on what's being said, then I'll just fire up a show. And then if I don't feel like firing up a show, then I'm like, okay, I'm not watching it. I'll save it. I'll come back to it, check it later. But that's usually if I fire up a show in the morning, it's like, because I'm like, throw it on while I'm in the fucking shower to see if there's anything. And if I start commenting on it, I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm firing it up. Fire it up.
Nikki and then to Cliff.
So
but the point is that person trusted you because you were on YouTube a representative for our case. You were raising money for us. You were speaking on behalf of our scenario. You were very You were very much viewed as a person that would be dependable.
All right, don't kiss gallop. You're saying I was raising money for you, and then you accused me of keeping that money and not giving it to you.
I accused you of getting returned 3 times the amount that you even
No.
alleged to have raised.
No.
You did a lot of things wrong, Todd.
Yeah, Chris. I've actually caught you. You're like, it's like talking to MBK up here. GT, what's on your mind, man?
Oh, no.
I do want to give him an opportunity to say something if he wanted to come up. I don't want you to feel like you're picked on over here, Chris. I don't mind having a good faith conversation with somebody, but I don't think you have any good faith, Chris. I think you're trying to. You said a lot tonight. You lined up a bunch of things that you falsely accused me of, Chris. You lied about.
You're very defensive.
You actually called.
I mean, you know.
What are you gonna do?
The military post the day.
Okay, sometimes it's cooking breakfast or whatever, or hanging with Stella. I don't know why. Maybe I picked the shower. I probably could have picked could have just said morning activities.
Yeah, I went there. So not only did you call,
straight.
You went and called the military post while I was on it, and then you called.
I think it was the next day, right? Not the night up.
Yes.
Right.
Not only did you call the cops on me the first night,
yes,
while I was on a live stream when nobody was in any threat whatsoever.
Oh, you were making threats.
No one was in any danger whatsoever.
I saw threats, dude. You were fucking threatening that Chris guy.
How did you see threats when you said you were minding?
Because someone called me while I was at the farm and said, "You got to turn Todd's channel on. He's talking about beating people up."
But I thought you said,
yeah, you know,
secondhand.
You can rewind shit, right? Like just because you had already done it doesn't mean I couldn't see it while you were still live. I just hit the rewind button.
You do understand, Chris, that there's a legal reckoning coming your way, buddy.
I mean, I hear that a lot, Todd. That's a fucking empty threat, dude.
So why are you so protected by the government, Chris? The same government you claim is corrupt is coming after you.
If I was protected by the government, do you think that my life would be in the shambles that it is by the government? This is the government fucking coming after me in every which way. Do you even know anybody that's being attacked by the government as hard as I am?
Well, I do notice that you like to go to the Jamie Noel perp walk, and you wanted to ask him some questions when he was being
he was responsible for sending a fucking SWAT team through my door.
Okay, fair enough. Do you think he would have preferred you didn't follow him around to his perp walk?
I didn't follow him. His house was being raided, and we went to watch.
Oh, I'm a never nude. I don't shower naked. It's a Arrested Development joke. Oh, I'm a never nude.
The raid with the rest of the media.
No.
Is that it?
No, I'm talking about when you went into the big crowded room when he was being arrested and taken off the hand.
Yeah, we got called as media.
Yes, and you and Tiffany were laughing and giggling and carrying on and asking him questions.
We were very happy. We did a lot of work.
Yes,
we did a lot of work and turned in a lot of facts and did a lot of
scalping. You're dish galloping. I know. I followed you during that whole thing.
I'm just a dumb boy from Indiana. Can you tell me what dish galloping means?
Dish galloping means you're throwing a bunch of things at me, so I can't respond to anything. So it makes it look like you're right about everything, and I don't have any answers. So we'll go one.
I'm literally just answering you why we saw it.
You rattled off a bunch of things that he did, and this and that. Okay, I asked you a very specific question for a very specific purpose.
Okay.
My question was, now you said I don't listen. I'll give you. You got your crisscross applesauce, Chris. Are you paying attention?
Are you guys? Todd is gonna rewatch the living shit out of this video. He's gonna rewatch it. He's gonna be like, "Morning piss. Check it out. Did you see me? Look how good I won this conversation."
All right. Okay. Do you think that Jamie Noel would have preferred that you didn't show up with a big smile on your face, you and Tiffany, to record him and to ask him questions while he was being perp walked? Do you think
we didn't ask him any questions?
Actually, if I recall correctly, when I was in your camp, I watched you, and you guys were gleefully, "Hey, Jamie Noel, blah 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 blah," and they actually chastised you for trying to provoke him. If I remember correctly, I could be.
No, I only had one-on-one engagement with Jamie, and that was at the 4-H fair.
I'm not talking about the fair. I'm talking about when he was perp walked. You were in a building. And there was a bunch of media around.
Yeah, no contact.
And you and Tiffany were farting like retards in the bathtub. You were giggling and happy.
No, there was no contact with Jamie on any of that. Not at all.
So, but my question is, do you think that Jamie would have preferred you and Tiffany not showing up to document that?
I don't think he cared. There was about 30 of his victims there, and
I asked.
We were even asked if we wanted to do a victim statement, impact statement.
Right, cool. So now my question is, do you think that Jamie Noel would have preferred anybody be there? They probably would have preferred nobody record him doing his perp walk, I'm guessing. And to say that the man doesn't care about being all over the camera after being accused of crime sounds silly to me. But did you have a right to be there?
Well, I mean, I never made any threats to him, for one, Todd. You know?
Now you change. No,
it makes a big difference. So, like,
listen, I have
cracker.
You interrupted me on Finkel's panel when I said definitively, without equivocation, I mean you no harm. I do not wish to trespass.
You say that, but you can say, I don't want to swim. I'm not going to swim and then jump in the pool.
You literally interrupted me again in the middle of me disavowing wanting to do anything to do with you other than legal pursuits.
Okay, you can.
How dare you? How dare you interrupt me while I'm disavowing? How dare you, sir? I said good day, sir. I said good day. What's up? Yeah. Oh, gross. Oh. No, thank you.
You can say that again. Say it loud and clear.
You just interrupted me again, Chris, because it doesn't.
Go ahead. I won't interrupt. Say it loud and clear.
It doesn't fit your narrative, does it?
No, go ahead and say it again. Say it as many times as you want.
You have to be a victim, don't you, Chris?
Well, Todd, you did threaten me, and you do chase us, and you do follow us, and you did seek out Tiffany's daughter.
That sounds like a crime, Chris. Why am I not?
It does. I know, Todd. Right. You know, and
why is Rabbit in jail right now and I'm free?
Well, Indiana and Kentucky are two different states, are they not?
Yes, but you're in Indiana.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you made your
and maybe Kentucky, maybe Kentucky just doesn't follow the laws so well as Indiana does. Maybe
But you're in Indiana. You made a criminal complaint in Indiana. You've made many claims that I was standing in front of your property kissing my wife when I was actually in the middle of court and in front of a church.
I didn't say that was my property. I
said he was standing under a tree in front of my property, thinking he was being kissed.
Listen, thinking you were on my property because when you put my address,
you weren't on my property.
Listen, you said not to talk.
Listen, I've been to court and long before I even knew who the fuck you were.
Right. Okay.
I picked up meat from a slaughterhouse. I've ate at the 1816 kitchen many times. Has nothing to do with you, Chris.
Fine.
It's a beautiful, wonderful community.
If you want to understand what I was saying, then you'll listen to what I'm answering you. Are you ready?
Sure, go ahead, Chris.
When you use Google and you put my address into it,
I don't even have your address until you sued me, you idiot.
Nightcrawler was in your chat putting my address out. SF812 was putting my address out.
Address, dude.
Okay, so you're going to pretend.
Okay, Chris, I've been contacted by people saying if you're going to.
Part of what makes it fascinating too is just how truly bizarre the dude is. I 100% agree with you on this. It doesn't seem real, which I know is kind of cliche to say. Chili didn't seem real either. Chili was a bizarre dude. Like all these lol cows, Stuttering John, they're all fucking just really weird, bizarre dudes. You know? Todd is really insecure. I mean, very insecure.
Let somebody call somebody a whore in your chat. I'm not going to be okay with that. I don't see everything that gets put in my chat, Chris. I wouldn't be able to run my show. I'm ignoring the chat right now in order to have this conversation with you, Chris. So just because you're saying somebody did X, and it's funny how you mentioned Nightcrawler, Chris. It's funny how Nightcrawler appears, says what he says, and then goes away. And it's funny how I get information that I don't put out, that I warn people not to put out. And then you accuse me of putting out where your horses are stable because you needed a narrative. You were hoping I would run with that stuff, didn't you?
So you think that I doxed where my horses were?
Yes, I do.
Under a soccer account? That's fucking nuts, dude.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Do you not know?
I spent it, Chris. Now you're
I spent thousands of dollars in a monthly increased boarding fee because I was keeping them safe. I'm not about to get on here and fucking dox them.
How do you afford that when you have no
money? I want a lawsuit, Todd.
Oh, really? You want a lawsuit?
Yes.
Why are you begging for money to pay for your lawyer?
Do you not realize money exhausts? Do you understand budgeting?
Yeah. 56, Chris. Catch up to me.
Well, just because you're
Todd, you beg for fucking money for court documents that you have no intention of ever getting. You bought Magic the Gathering cards with money that you specifically said was going to. I need money to get this FOIA request because it's really expensive. And then you just never got it, but bought $300 worth of Magic the Gathering cards. You needed a lawyer 6 months ago or whenever it was, whatever the fuck it was. You needed a lawyer potentially for this Chris thing. Finkel gave you $3,000. You bought a laptop. Todd and Chris are the same. They're just the fucking two sides of the same coin.
56 doesn't mean you've ever came into a large sum of money.
Well, apparently it's all gone. Way to manage it, dude.
I mean, no, it's sustaining, and that's what it has to do. I don't have extra.
So you're being sustained on your large sum of money that allows
what was a large sum. What was a large sum originally? Yes.
That allows you to have a very expensive hobby of keeping horses.
It's not just a hobby; it's a lifestyle. I've had horses since I was a teenager, Todd.
Yes, I get it. It's a lifestyle. So,
what about your dogs? I mean, if you're in a tight spot and you have just enough money to keep them fed, are you going to get rid of them?
Chris, sucking dick at glory holes at a truck stop is also a lifestyle, but I wouldn't recommend.
Don't get nasty, man.
I'm not being nasty. It's a lifestyle, Chris. What's wrong with that lifestyle? You got a problem with people that suck dicks at glory?
I'm talking about keeping my pets.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just talking about keeping my pets.
What's wrong with homosexuals that like to suck dick at truck stops?
Nothing, but why are you going there? Just calm down.
Why would you say that's nasty and disgusting, Chris? Are you disparaging the LGBTQ community?
Why are you so upset about me just wanting to keep my animals?
Chris, why are you yucking truck stop glory hole dick suckers? Why would you do that? Why would you moralize?
Todd, you're spinning out.
No, I'm not spinning out. Chris, I'm asking you a direct question.
You're spinning out.
You're spinning the fuck out.
Go. What's on your mind, man? Make it quick.
Who, GT or me?
You.
Okay,
GT's just he's like
You asked about my financial situation, and I'm telling you, it was a large sum of money when we first received it, and then a whole bunch of it came off the top because you got a lot of fees and taxes and everything else associated. And then, you know, the attacks on my career started happening. So I had to make a very difficult decision to sustain.
Whoa, hold on. You said then the attacks on your career started happening, but if you
he has no idea how to be happy with himself, and it creates this fucked up loop that he keeps getting on. And then the fact that he's one of a bunch of people from Kentucky or near Kentucky, or just have to deal with Kentucky, who are also kind of just as fucking crazy as Todd. And they all feed each other. It's fucking crazy. I hope Todd is as high I am, because that's the only explanation for the bullshit flowing out of his mouth. Man, I got this fucking weed is good. It's good weed. I love good weed.
Read the verbiage of your lawsuit against that raid.
You involved yourself in that.
No. If you read the verbiage on that lawsuit, you blame them for ruining your business. And you got
I mean, I don't have that, but I don't also, it sucks to not work. It really actually sucks to not work. But yeah, I don't know why he should be so fucking happy. He gets to play his stupid little kids' computer games all day. I don't know. He doesn't have shit to do. And he's so angry. Look at that face. Hell yeah.
Got paid out for that.
That doesn't sound like a monkey at all. Imagine how a monkey sounds, and then pretend I just made that sound.
But then you wanted quadruple, double.
You don't even know what all I got paid out for.
How could I ruin something that somebody else already ruined and you got paid
You're
out?
assuming that it was completely tanked at that point in time.
Oh, it was only partially tanked.
Damage is damage. You don't have to damage.
I mean, it's in a lot of ways, it's kind of what Hippie and I are doing. It's like, it's figuring out a way where we can still contribute and still do things and do it on our terms. I mean, it's going to be busy, but it's going to be a good busy. But also, I mean, we had somebody, thankfully, another friend of mine was like, I would put you in front of my guy, but if my guy writes you a check for $1 million, you're going to answer to him day to day. He's like, you're basically going to be his employee. And he's like, I don't want that for you. And that's not what you guys are trying to do. And I was like, yeah. And he's buddies with Evan, the owner of Black Rifle Coffee Company. And so he knows Evan. And he's like, dude, it took Evan like 2 years to figure out the funding. So he didn't have to answer to somebody like that, to cobble together the right amount of money, the money in the right way where they control everything. And look what that company did. But yeah, I mean, YouTube's that miserable job. It's not miserable, actually. It's fun.
Damage it entirely to get paid back for what damage was done.
Oh, Chris, I understand all about damages.
Do you know I've been in business since 2001?
You claim it.
Well, no, it's on record. I've been in business since 2001, and I'm still a registered business owner.
Send me your records, Chris.
No, it's not your business. That's like when Stephanie asked me to send her my tax forms.
It would have been my business, Chris, when we went to circuit.
Well, then,
and I would have requested discovery.
Then subpoena it, Todd. But this is YouTube, and you're trying to publicize my personal income. No, I'm not doing it.
No, you made it about your personal income.
Okay.
You publicized.
I'm pretty honest about it.
Presupposing.
I'm pretty honest about it.
I think you're very deluded, Chris.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm sustaining on what little is left from the lawsuit, and that's not fair to me, because when we got paid out of the lawsuit,
and get a job.
It was half. 2001 career, 2001. Remember?
Get a job.
Right? And how many times?
Just like I told Ray Whited, Walmart needs greeters. Go get a fucking job, dude. What do you want from me? Go get gainful employment.
You don't have a job, Todd.
I have a job. This is my
What
job,
is it?
Chris.
Oh,
Right
so here I am on YouTube and trying to make money on YouTube. So you're gonna chastise me for doing that when that's what you claim you're doing for money?
You're the one who's saying you're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Apparently,
you attack every single thing I do on YouTube.
Apparently, you're not good at what you do. If you're so broke, you can't afford.
I am very good at what I do. Why do you think I sustained my business since 2001? Even with all the attacks, even with my reputation being harmed, I still sustained work.
I thought you said you had no more jobs.
Recently, yes. My last three clients that I had left after all the bullshit that I went through and won the lawsuit. My last 3 clients were attacked by, and you helped. Kaiser,
allegedly, not even allegedly.
well, I don't know. What did you wear? What did you wear to the video at court?
Hold on. You're just going to do what, Chris?
What is it that you're trying to give away for tips?
You're going to reset. You're going to reset what? What
I don't know what you're talking about. Statute of limitations?
Yeah, you're going to reset.
Yeah, go ahead. So send me. Why are you waiting?
Oh, brother, I'm not waiting.
I'll give you as many resets as you want.
You already have something coming down the pike for you, buddy.
Good. All right, good. That's where I want to go.
And we're going to see exactly where that goes.
Cool.
We're going to refine what needs to be refined. We're going to,
like I said, hollow threads. There's nothing hidden, Todd. You'll see when you finally file that suit and you get all the answers you've been seeking. You're going to see that I was telling you all along anyway.
Chris, have you ever called somebody's job?
Do what?
Todd, you have. Toker coming in muy motherfucking caliente from the Australian contingent.
Oi, look at me. Look at me. You know what this is? 2 bloody legends staring at each other.
We don't even know if that's a woman.
Fucking oath, mate.
What's up, Toker?
What?
Have you ever called somebody's job to try to get them hemmed up or in trouble? Because
I mean, I wasn't trying to get her hemmed up and in trouble, but yeah, I called Courtney's job.
So isn't it weird that you were mad because people may or may not have contacted? Like, first off,
have I ever? Hold on.
For the record, how would I ever? And by the way, if they did a forensic Google or search on my Google history, they would never see me looking up your business.
Okay.
How would I even know your client list? Genius.
Well, you're in the group that was attacking my business, and you were wearing a costume.
How would I know your?
You were wearing. So you don't know that I'm a builder. You don't know that I'm a contractor.
These are your claims out of your own mouth.
So you think it to be false?
Remember when Chris said he was a contractor and Todd thought that meant government contractor?
I don't know what you really are. I begged you, Chris. I begged you to build a birdhouse.
I don't build birdhouses.
Well, I mean, it's a simple thing, dude. It would be a demonstrative.
I could easily build a birdhouse, but no, I'm not going to build you a birdhouse. Do you want to pay me to build you a birdhouse, Todd? I can do a contract for you. If you want a birdhouse, I'll build you. I'll build you a birdhouse. Dude.
Build you a birdhouse and put it up on your channel so that way.
I could build you the most lavish birdhouse you've ever seen in your fucking life, but you're going to pay me because I do it for a living. I'm a contractor. When I get my tools out of my trailer, Todd, and I start doing what I'm skilled at, you're going to fucking pay me, and I charge $120 an hour.
Okay, so then why do you need money?
Because, like I said, my client list was attacked.
Okay, your client list was attacked.
Yes.
By who?
A collaboration.
By who?
Well, when it was exposed to Kaiser, it started there. You remember when they were posting my business information?
I didn't really follow Kaiser. Sorry to disappoint you. I was following
well, you did a video about it.
I did a video about your clients.
No, about Kaiser attacking my fucking work.
Fucking oath, mate.
That's your claim.
I have it saved. I fucking recorded the video of that.
That was your claim, Chris. You mean when I supported you?
Yes.
Oh, so you recorded my.
One of the funniest things about this experience with Todd is it's made me, and Todd and JJ and all these, it's made me feel like defending Chris Ryder. You know?
Videos kind of like MBK does, but you weren't in my videos to support me legitimately.
I recorded it.
You were just recording.
I recorded it because I was using the evidence. I was using the evidence against them at the time.
Okay. But
it was supporting evidence.
You didn't show up to support my channel when I bent over backwards.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, you didn't have a channel when I met you, dude. I got you like 1,500 subs, so I don't know how that's not support.
You're right, bro. You listen.
And then,
you're right.
And then listen. Even after I hated you for what you did, even after I hated you for fucking harboring that information, I still am the fucking heart of your channel because
I've got a stack of fucking 100 so thick you can't fit it in three handfuls.
Oh look.
Well, look at what, Chris?
That's right after I won the lawsuit.
Yeah. And keep listening to yourself, Chris.
Yeah, we said we were doing good with the money by going and helping the hurricane victims.
And then you bitched about spending $500 of your own dollars.
No, fuck a lot more than that.
We don't need money.
And where are the receipts, Chris?
Me and Tiffany don't need money.
We posted them, Todd.
We're fucking
really.
Yeah.
You posted what you
the
spent,
actual physical receipts.
What you spent the charitable contributions from your audience, which were large, by the way. You have a very generous audience. So I want to know your
all the receipts, including the money that I took out of my account.
Which you said you spent $500 of your own money.
No, it was a lot more than 500. It was like 2,000 of my money.
To do what?
To help the hurricane victims.
In what way?
Precisely. We went and donated to 2 different. We did half of it to a church, and we did the other half to a nonprofit pet organization.
Yeah, I know. I covered it, Chris.
Okay, so what are you talking about, dude?
So you're saying that you went 2,000 out of your own pocket, in addition to all the generous donations from your audience.
Correct. That's correct.
And you said you have the receipts for that.
We showed the receipts. We actually you can probably still find it on my community page. We took a photograph of the physical receipts.
Todd is saying this as thank you guys for hanging. We're at 2 hours here, 52 people. Thanks for hanging. I'm getting, depends on how long this goes. I'm getting a little fucking burnt out on him. on this fucking bullshit energy that these two have. Todd went with JJ. Todd got tasked by JJ. I asked Todd this when I was up on his panel. Like he deleted it. Not even put it behind a paywall. He deleted it. This one. Todd got tasked by JJ to go film JJ giving away, whatever, doing the campfire shit. So what did Rabbit spend the money on? What did anybody? The only person I know who showed receipts was Chris. That I'm right, but maybe Rabbit did too, and I just don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, the chainsaw shit. Yes, it was like, I don't know. I mean, it couldn't be more suburb dudes trying to be a certain fucking way. Am I okay?
I guess, Chris, I got to do a better job of allegedly stalking you because I wasn't paying attention to everything.
Well, you don't want to see the things that don't make me look bad. Is your problem?
Well, that's kind of weird, Chris. When I started off supporting you, and it's because I noticed that you were lying about things, and I started to have.
What was I lying about, Todd?
Oh, quite a bit of stuff.
Well, tell me one.
Well, I mean, it's been so long. I mean, what were you lying about? Do you want to know what haven't you lied about? Is a better question, but I'll give you a couple of examples.
But to automatically in your mind make up some fictitious story that the police came to your door and told them that I, who was busy doing my real life shit, made a fucking welfare check. Dude, you are not a loved one to me.
Wait, hold on. Hippie put
Chris Ryder did. I don't know you.
They did. On you. Wait, why am I not seeing it in the? Oh, there. Okay, the chat's catching up. Hold on. There you go. Let's show it. Hippie made the news. Let's check it out. Not supplement, I guess. This is kind of what Hippie Ibogaine research pilot program in Colorado moves one step closer to reality after committee vote of approval. So this is what the link is in the chat. God damn, there's a lot of fucking ad shit going on. Does it mention Hippie? So anyway, go read it. God damn, there are a lot of fucking ads with this. Sorry. Oh, this is awesome. One of the guys, Hippie, Brendan, his wife is getting certified to do this therapy. Play the video at the top.
How about you navigate these nuts, motherfucker?
That was my first. All right. Hopefully I don't
From
get
tiny tots to seasoned pros, Christie Sports has ski and snowboard rentals for the whole family.
You guys do that?
With over 50 stores in ski resorts, mountain
Yeah.
towns, and cities. We make it easy to
shit. It's a big part of
hit the slopes everywhere you love to ski and ride. Save 20% when you book at least 24 hours in advance.
really?
Plus, kids
Okay, we'll go
rent
back there in
free
a
with a
second.
4-day adult rental. Restrictions apply. Christie Sports. Outside is better with ski and snowboard rentals. Reserve now.
Follow up tonight, Colorado lawmakers advance a bill to research a powerful psychedelic, ibogaine.
Earlier this month, Denver 7's Colette Bordelon had an in-depth 360 report on this issue, speaking with community stakeholders and highlighting some of the substance's reported benefits and drawbacks. And since that report, we've heard from viewers weighing in on both sides.
all right, what's
that
up?
includes those who work in the psychedelics industry, who said, quote, "Your piece touches on a question we're hearing more often as policy advances. Who is actually training the practitioners delivering this care?"
We also heard from Luke Niferatos, who is opposed to the expansion of psychedelic use and wanted to share why. So Colette followed up with both as this bill moves forward at the state capitol.
The safe where the mushrooms are.
When Colorado opened the door to natural medicine,
We have a couple options.
psilocybin and how it would be used within
it
healing
an echo?
centers
Oh.
like this one is top of mind.
This one comes in whole fruit.
How do I
form.
keep falling
Reflective
for it?
Healing in
God
Fort
damn it.
Collins has been up and running with psychedelic mushrooms for almost a year.
What have been the highs and lows of that process?
I think it's been hard to be on the cutting edge because we're trying to keep up with the laws as they change.
Joy Gribble and Rob Colbert.
It's building the ship as you're sailing it.
Are two of the supervisors here. They spoke with us about what else is on the horizon.
Do you think the state's ready to add in a new natural medicine?
The people
I hope I don't get
are ready. Yeah. The state will catch up.
I feel like we already have a template set, but yeah, the state is ready actually.
When voters approved the Colorado Natural Medicine Health Act, the compounds that was decriminalized. It can be derived as in proposal. House Bill 1325 wants to establish an ibogaine
Mount Everest of psychedelics.
A bipartisan proposal, House Bill 1325, wants to establish an ibogaine research pilot program to examine if it helps people living with mental health and substance use disorders. And in response, deeply personal stories were shared in its first committee hearing.
I am a retired first responder serving over 23 plus years.
I deployed to Iraq in 2004 and 2005.
I got abducted from the playground.
Oh, I was hoping she was going to say some UFO shit. No offense to your trauma. Let's catch Hippie. Hold on. There he is.
2004 and 2005.
I got abducted from the playground. I was raped.
All of them saying it changed their lives.
I wouldn't be sitting here before you today without ibogaine.
Ultimately, this committee voted to advance the bill, with only State Representative Brandy Bradley voting against it.
There's no science. There's no large systematic review studies.
It is actually like putting a nuclear bomb in your brain.
Luke Niferatos, with a group called Smart Approaches to Marijuana, is against the idea.
It has the potential to cause heart attacks. This, frankly, is not a state lawmaker's business. This is the business of scientists and medical professionals.
But those at the Healing Center in Fort Collins believe it could be the next new frontier.
Of course, we need to come up with safety protocols and make sure that people are well screened and monitored during sessions.
Saying that.
Yeah, I mean, Hippie's thing, it was a year. You had the, it was the year, the lead up to the fucking thing, and then he's in therapy stuff beyond that.
I guarantee you.
Somebody Ryder called.
Oh yeah, Hippie.
Chris Ryder did. Guarantee you that. Of course I have reported Todd.
The
motherfucker is at my court.
It just goes on.
That's not a welfare check. I did not call a welfare check on you.
Listen, Chris, you can equivocate all you want.
No, it's not equivocation.
Did not call the cops on me.
I did not say. I said I did call the cops, but it was not a welfare check.
Not only
I called to report you for a crime.
Okay, Chris. Not only did you say you didn't call the cops on me, Chris.
I didn't say. I said that I did call the cops on you, Todd.
No, hold on. I'm talking about at the time in this video. Okay. You went on to further say that I probably called them on myself and got a clip in order to seem like I'm a victim.
So
at the time that you made this video, you
so I reported you for a crime.
You dang dong ding T already knew that not only did you call the cops that night, Chris, but you called the Post to try to get me hemmed up the next day.
The Post?
Yes, the military Post.
Oh, the military Post. Yeah. See, and maybe you should ask. Maybe you should ask your local police if they thought that was a good idea.
I've got all of this right here, Chris.
Well, you're going to need that, I guess, to figure.
Then why don't you show it? Look how little Todd is in his little fucking chair. God, he's just a minuscule, just as a person. You know what I mean? Just as a person, the moves he makes, the fucking female arguments he gets on with other YouTube dudes.
Figure it out. Have you read it?
I already have it figured out, Chris. I've got
all the records, Todd?
I got a lot of not all the records, Chris.
You should get them all, Todd.
Yes,
when you go half-ass on records, you're going to miss a lot.
Yeah, Chris,
so
you know what I'm going to do?
What do you not understand about this, though? I did not call a welfare check.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm talking. I apologize. Go ahead, Chris.
A welfare check is what you do when you're worried about somebody.
Yeah.
And you want their safety or their welfare to be looked into. I didn't do that for you. I called to report you for a crime. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along.
Why didn't I go to jail, Chris?
Good question, Todd. The cops there are fucking either not doing the thing that they're supposed to do, or the prosecutor's fucking looking out for you, or just fucking neglectful. But when the
prosecutor that didn't initially want to pursue charges against your false fucking claim against me, you mean that one that's looking out for me, Chris?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So if the prosecutor fails,
how was he looking out for me when he didn't want to prosecute you?
He didn't charge you,
which is interesting, Chris, because now you're suing Hardin County. So maybe I need to reapproach the prosecutor and say, hey, you know the asshole who's fucking suing you? Yeah.
Oh, you think they're supposed to? You think there's supposed to be a conflict about that?
He weaponized the state to come deprive me, 18 USC deprivation of rights under color of law,
I'm not government, Todd.
Are you? I know you're not. You weaponized the government, Chris, with a false fucking report.
It wasn't a false report. You were threatening to hurt people at the fucking base.
Crime, Chris. You committed a
crime. It's a crime to threaten to hurt people at the base.
Why am I not in jail, Chris? Why
because your prosecutor or the police, one of the two. I don't know which one dropped the ball.
Privileges, Chris.
Good question, Todd.
Yeah, you tried real hard to get me flagged, didn't you? And
Kentucky's very lenient because
lasted for about less than 8 minutes.
No, that's sad, man, because they really need to be looking out for their people at Fort Knox.
Yeah, they do need to be looking out.
Right. And you were threatening them. You were threatening people. You even showed up to the base the next day just to fucking show your ass. That should be seen as someone trying to make good on it.
I actually went there to go to the PX, Chris. Yeah,
but you were in a parking lot waiting for your fucking enemies to show up, right, Todd?
Did they?
No. What would happen if they did, though?
So what would happen at the Welcome Center, the most secure facility on the face of the planet, according to you, Chris? What do you think would happen if I decided I was going to get all argy-bargy there, Chris?
All I know is what you said.
All I know is, answer the question, you retard.
You said that you were going to drag him into the bushes and into the pit.
How do you think that would have went at the most secure?
Okay. The link. Okay, so the link is the hearing. So, shit, I'm glad I almost forgot. You're not going to believe it. Stoner almost forgot something. Cope Dog was asked, Hippie, he left a comment on that picture asking if there was a hearing. So yeah, he just put it, so Hippie put it in the chat. If you care to watch the full thing. That's really cool. Wow, 4 hours. Okay, it's 4 hours. It's long. But Hippie's he's up for about 14 minutes at about the minute 12 mark, or the hour 12 mark, I'm guessing. You mean? Yeah, it was nuts when he was doing it. All right, let's get back. Fucking cool. Can't wait to hear about it, Hippie. Truthfully.
Installation in America, according to your testimony, Chris.
So if someone showed up and you would have been arrested?
Do you think
didn't last long, did it?
There would have been people that would have either dropped me, put handcuffs on me, put me in
Marine
jail
Corps
if
called
I
it
did what you
bases,
claimed
too.
that I was going to
Called
do.
it base.
But you went there to make good on it, though.
If I was going to go there to do violence, why would I do it at a welcome center at a military post? Have you ever been on?
It was your choosing. You're the one that said you wanted to do it at the welcoming center.
Chris,
That's what you offered.
Have you ever been to the welcome center on a military post?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah, really, at Fort Knox.
Yes.
Okay. What is it? What's it surrounded with?
Guards.
Yes, there you go, genius.
Gates, guards. Yeah. Fucking. I used to go play that bowling alley in there.
Cool. Have you ever been to jail, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. Have I?
I don't know. Not that I know of.
How old are you, Chris?
Old enough to have gone to jail twice.
Okay. I'm 56, which is older than you by about, I don't know, at least a dozen years probably.
Mm-hmm. So what? Yeah, I've been caught.
I've never been. What do you mean I've never been caught?
How long have you lived where you're at now?
Oh my goodness, brother. Since 2000, not exactly here, but I've been in Kentucky since 2010.
Yes, I was in first.
That would probably explain a lot. So 16 years.
I was in First Marines, but the truth is, the way the Marines talk, the only time you would say I was in First Marines is if you were in headquarters, if you were in division headquarters. Outside of that, like when I was with, like, say, 2nd Battalion, 4th Marines, 5th Marine Regiment, like, I would never say I was in First Marines, if that makes sense. It's just the way we say it. It's funny because the Army does it opposite. The Army doesn't get down into the battalion, I mean, unless it's, but generally they'll be like, I was in 82nd, I was in 101st, that kind of thing. Oh, was the first song? I Am High. What? I didn't really look. What? That one, of the First Marines marching to. Yeah, no. First Marines. You mean First Marine Division, right? I mean, also both these things could be true, and I could be wrong. But I feel like it was First Marines, or was that just a regular Marine Corps thing? Oh shit! Yes to what? First Marines.
Years you've been protected by a neglectful government. That's fucking not much to say, brag about.
Sure. Okay, Chris. Okay. Yeah.
You've committed tons of crimes, man.
If they do what you want them to do, then they're good government employees. If they don't do Chris's bidding, then you need to retrain them, right, Chris?
Hey, man, you said that you were going to go to Fort Knox to beat the.
It's a very common song. We play it. It gets played in pass-in reviews all the time. I believe so. Yes, First Marine Division. It would make sense because First Marine Division with the Pacific Campaign. but I feel like it's like one of the, like, when you do a passing review, there's always like a couple of songs, and then it's like dun, and then you go boom, and then you go into it, and it's the eyes right. Go fuck yourself, sir. Haha. I should trust my instinct more. But I feel like it's something in the passing review. That's how I know it. I was color guard at 2-4 for a little bit. I was the color sergeant. Even though I was white. I said, you guys, it's racism that you call me that. No, but yeah, so that's my interaction with the Waltzing Matilda.
Fuck out of people. And then you showed up the next day to make good on that offer.
Where's the clip of that, Chris?
Do you really need me to give it to you? I was going to play in court for you.
Those exact words, Chris.
It doesn't have to be the exact words.
No, it does.
You know, Rabbit tried to say that it had to be exact words too, and look where he's at.
Well, he's going to have his day in court, Chris.
Is he? Yeah, you know, so do you think that they're going to worry about his exact verbiage?
I'm sorry, CI, confidential informant, government snitch. Do you know something we don't?
I'm not a confidential informant.
Is he going to get rendition on the way and get eliminated? Maybe tossed in some Guantanamo Bay place?
A confidential informant is a paid informant, right?
Yes.
That's not me. I'm not a paid informant.
Motherfuckers, I stand by it. I stand by it. First Marines. It was a thing, a very real thing.
But I'm not paid. You're not listening. I give DOJ information for free.
You did call SWAT, by the way. You didn't call the welfare check.
SWAT.
You know Kentucky is relaxed. That's why you're.
Hey man, a sergeant at your police department is not fucking calling SWAT. Dude.
You think we'll get lucky today? You never know. Someone might surprise us.
Yeah, maybe.
Out of here.
Oh, I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money.
It's funny that Todd stole that. I need that money. Which is a DSP. Somebody made a DSP video. All right, I'm about fucking done. Does this get what happens? I'm tired.
Back out.
Right. I got nowhere near that courtroom door.
Somebody was trying to come through the door, and the bailiff made him leave out of your group.
It wasn't us.
Yeah, I saw one of the people in your group.
Just act like you're getting ready to punch me. You better fucking figure out how to use a different arm, because whatever arm you think you can do violence to, I will fucking wreck it, Chris.
You're gonna wreck me, all right?
No. Okay. The arm that you wish to do violence to me, Chris, will never function the same way.
I already told you, Todd. I've said it all along. Like, I'm not the one switching my.
The arm that you use to commit violence on me will never work the same, is what Todd is saying. All right.
Story here. I've never said that I want to fight you. Not ever.
You haven't?
Who cares? You know, he keeps following me around to all my court hearings and shit. Like, he does realize that I'm going to be leaving there with no charges and not afraid to catch a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like, when all the charges are gone that I'm facing right now,
man.
what does he think I'm going to do?
Thanks
Just
for
let
hanging
him
out
continue to fucking follow me around and harass me?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he'll be gone by the time I come out of the courtroom. Where's your observing report now, motherfucker?
This is about
He'll be out there with his
ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
You know what I mean, Joey?
Scarborough's group of whatever, 3% or KKK, whatever they are. Yeah, if you keep following and harassing me, I'm going to defend myself. What do you not get?
When were you on that panel?
That's not me saying I want to fight you.
No, I'm just curious. How long ago was that?
I don't know. Statute of limitations are still good, Todd.
No, I'm just curious. Was that like last week? Was that the month?
No, it's been several months ago.
So,
yeah, and you still fucking follow me, man. Like, why? Why do you do it?
But you said I wouldn't be there when you get out of court, Chris.
With no charges, Todd? You follow me. You do not understand what I'm saying. I'm saying that right now, you get away with it in a certain place because the police refuse to do anything about it. And what I'm saying is that if the cops don't do it, and I feel like I have to protect my family, I'm going to, Todd.
About what the judge is? What do you determine?
But that's not me wanting to fight.
I want you to look at the body language here. We got some body language experts right here. Look at Tiffany. She wants to get the fuck
away from you.
No, she wants to get away from court. And
she wants to get away from you.
I would argue that she wants to get away from you because you're slowing down to make sure that you get the shot.
That I separate you from her. Yes, because when we came out of the courtroom, she said, "Oh my God, Todd is still standing there. I don't want to be near him." And she tried to get away from you, dude.
Then why did she reach out via Nikki to try to warn me about something?
Because it's the internet is a protection system. Like you realize we're not physically near you on the internet, right?
Okay. So she reaches out to help me, but she's scared
with the rabbit situation. Yeah.
She reached out to help me, but she's afraid of me. And then
she is afraid of you.
And you just came on my panel not too long ago. Once again, you came to where I was claiming that I'm stalking you.
Right. There's a certain degree of separation with the internet, right? Like you're not physically around us I can be on this panel and not be physically threatened by you because it's the internet, Todd. Now, when I talk to you face to face, no, probably not, because I don't want to fight you.
So just like Project Veritas style right here, I'm going to ask you some questions.
All the times that I went to your court hearings, Chris, I never once followed you to your vehicle until this one particular time.
I would beg to. I mean, you're following me just by being there.
I'm following you.
You knew where I was going to be, and that's why you're there.
Yes, you're a matter of public interest.
But I'm not a matter of public interest.
I thought you were a freedom fighter, Chris.
You do know that all you'd have to do is just order the video from court if you're really interested in what happened in court. You don't have to be there with gun holsters and signs and costumes. You don't have to. You don't have to be.
This is you slowing down in order to get me in frame. This isn't you trying to get to the vehicle and leave.
Yeah, I'm separating. Tiffany had the key, and she was going to get in the car, and I was spacing you out.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird because she was annoyed by you, Chris, not by me.
She's not annoyed by me.
Oh, I guarantee you, she's annoyed by
I
you,
mean,
bro.
we were kissing in the car right after that. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Really?
Yes. It's my girlfriend. We live together. We're very happy together. Obviously, we support the fuck out of each other. I was protecting her from you, Todd. She's scared of you.
She's scared of me?
Yes. Look at her panicking.
I mean,
Yeah, she's panicking. As you're worried about getting me in the shot, and here you are.
I mean, honestly, of all these people, who would you expect to snap? It would be, or who would you be least surprised if you heard they fucking snapped and fucking shot Chris or something? It would be Todd. Everybody's first, if everybody was like, hey, did you hear somebody shot Chris Ryder? Everybody who's ever heard of this story's first fucking thought would be Todd did that. I mean, really, Todd is unhinged.
You are. Look at you trying to recruit another female to fight your battles.
What did I say to that female, Todd?
Are you a witness to this?
I said, ma'am, are you witnessing this? This man is stalking us.
Slander, libel. Yeah, what am I saying to you when I'm telling you about accusing me of?
I don't know. I don't care.
I mean, JJ actually has like documented snapped. Maybe JJ. Yeah, his son is doing well.
You're saying, I don't want you following us, and I don't like that you scared Tiffany.
You want me to hear what you have to say, but you don't want to hear what I got to say.
I don't talk to you, Todd. Where am I talking to you?
When I say stop accusing me of crimes.
Yes.
Ma'am, do you witness this? A woman's on the phone
Yes.
with her own fucking problems out in front of the court. She's literally with her own problems, Chris, out in front of the court. And you, like everywhere and everything you go, are the most important thing in the world, Chris. And you don't even respect this woman enough to know that she's on her phone trying to.
You're yelling Project Veritas. All 5'3" of you is yelling nervously with your phone, Todd. Project Veritas style, Chris. Project Veritas style. Literally, you look like a fucking lunatic. You look like a fucking lunatic.
Deal with her own shit outside of a fucking court.
Todd,
you are so desperate for any woman to protect you that you can hide behind their skirts. You're no different than fucking Rabbit, dude.
Todd,
You're no
the best
fucking different
thing,
than
the best. This is something that I've learned. You can learn from me. The best thing in a very intense situation like that, when you feel threatened,
you need to get in your fucking car and drive off, you muppet.
The best thing you can do is make sure that there are witnesses.
Project Veritas, I'm asking you questions. What do you think about the judges? At this point, you're calling this harassment. I'm probably about a good 15 fucking feet away from you.
How far away was Rabbit?
I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. Rabbit is
well over 15 feet. Well over 15 feet, buddy.
I don't give a fuck what Rabbit does. Rabbit's his own individual person.
But you understand the statute requirements, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're 15 feet.
I understand. I understand what it's like to be fucking stalked, Ryder. When you take
You're
pictures
the one doing
of
the
my house,
stalking.
Chris is. I mean, I hate doing the fuck, but Chris is in full control of this conversation. I hate doing the like dog walking or the fucking did you see me win that conversation? But Chris is in full control of this conversation. Chris Ryder.
When you take pictures of my house, you post them on the internet. You get pictures with your fucking buddy Ferguson of me doing supposed to be an anonymous fucking.
That's a public record, Todd.
And you got your source fired that you claimed was your private eye.
Why would you fire a person that gave a public record? Why would you do that?
I didn't fire her at all. Matter of fact, I didn't even know it was her until after she was fired. Until after I did my fucking investigation.
You know that when a public employee uses their phone to take a picture,
you claim that you have eyes everywhere, Chris. Who's stalking who? You fucking muppet.
Records are eyes everywhere, Todd.
Who's harassing whom? When you're
how am I harassing you by getting a public record of your report? You're holding.
Yeah, Hippie, I can't see your chat, and I can see it on the YouTube thing where you're saying I really don't miss being an angry muppet like that. I know, dude. I know. It's the same way as like seeing Stuttering John makes me never want to have a beer. Even when I'm like, man, a beer would be nice right now. Be like, no. No, you see Stuttering John's like, fuck all that. Yeah, man. I don't miss being that angry either. Life is just too fucking short and way too valuable. Way too fucking valuable to be this angry over literally nothing. Over a self-made issue. If Todd did not insert himself into this Chris Ryder thing, none of this would be going on. In fact, if he just stopped inserting himself into Chris Ryder, in the Chris Ryder situation, it would stop. Todd can't fucking help himself, though.
You're swatting my house when you're making false.
I didn't swat your house.
Chris, you have no idea the fucking whirlwind you're going to reap legally, buddy.
So you're just going to keep threatening me, huh?
You have no legally? Yeah, I'm going to fucking threaten that you're going to have fucking criminal charges coming your way. I'm going to move heaven and earth to make sure that you are fucking charged with something what you did to my fucking family.
What did I do to your family?
You weaponized the fucking state in order to get
I called the police on you for threatening people at Fort Knox.
Again, you did it in the wrong jurisdiction. You fucking restart. You were
that was a protection order case.
The wrong jurisdiction in Kentucky in the wrong way, and then you sued in the wrong jurisdiction in Indiana because you wanted $10,000 and you can't sue for defamation in Kentucky. Good job, Muppet.
I actually wanted the protection order. That's what I wanted.
Chris, why don't you give me some more fucking life advice?
What I wanted was the protection order. And I still think I need one.
Grow my client list so I can be a big successful contractor like you, Chris.
Todd, first you got to learn to trade.
I have a trade. I can be a janitor. I can be a fucking hitman, Chris.
Hitman. What?
That's my.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, sometimes you got to wade through and you got to be patient on your fucking target because that fucking thing will produce gold, baby, gold. I have a trade. I could be a hitman. Oh, fucking A, man. Fuck a goddamn A. Hell yeah. Right? Oh. Stella, you got to hear this shit. I'm definitely rewinding this one. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck. This is it. This is why watching Todd is strangely alluring. It's like, but then you're like, you're fucking edging for hours, but then he does it. He so consistently fucking does it. Hell yeah. Okay, let's rewind this motherfucker. Look at his fucking face. Look at his face. He could be a GLP-1 hitman. What does a hitman do, Todd? What is a professional killer?
My fucking big successful
Oh my God. We're going normal motherfucking speed. It's gonna sound like he's drunk because we've been listening fast.
Contractor like you, Chris. Tell me how to grow my client list so I can be a big successful contractor like you, Chris.
Todd, first you got to learn to trade.
I have a trade. I can be a janitor. I can be a fucking hitman, Chris.
Hitman? What?
That's my fucking trade. That's the skill set the Army fucking gave me.
The Army gave you the hitman skill set? It's like he doesn't understand that when you do a recon patrol, that's not the same as are you being quiet? Like as if you're stalking on a sniper thing? Sure. Are you being detailed and methodic in how you move? Sure, but it's not stalking. It's a say. I mean, maybe who would be the closest Delta dudes if you were in maybe a SIF SOC and SF, if you were on the shooters for the SF, Delta dudes, you know, ground branch, maybe, right? But even then, you're not going to do a singleton mission and assassinate somebody. That's not those dudes don't work that way. I mean, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. He says more. I'm going to let it play. I apologize.
Todd, first you got to learn to trade.
I have a trade. I can be a janitor. I can be a fucking hitman, Chris.
Alan, that's perfect, dude.
Hitman. What?
That's my fucking trade. That's the skill set the Army fucking gave me. A
The Army
janitor.
made you were a hitman in the Army?
Clean up details, or I can hunt fucking human beings, Chris.
You were a hitman for the Army?
No, I wasn't a hitman. That's how it translates to the outside world, you fucking retard.
Well, when I say
that's how it translates into the outside world. First of all, you were Op 4. Holy shit. God damn it. God fucking damn it, man. You were Op 4. You have the mannequin behind you. That's how it translates. You weren't even any kind of shooter. You weren't even any kind of fucking shooter, CQB of any sniper. You weren't any of those things. Holy shit. That's how it translates. Also, you didn't hunt jack shit, buddy. There's a very specific fucking job that does that. They're called targeting officers. You did not do that. And I hate to tell you this, JSOC shooters don't do it either. They have people that do it for them. You didn't. I hunted people. Oh, this was fucking goddamn fantastic. This dude said earlier he never lies about his military service. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
The Army fucking gave me.
The Army made you were a hitman in the Army?
Clean up details, or I can hunt fucking human beings, Chris.
You were a hitman for the Army?
No, I wasn't a hitman. That's how it translates to the
his internet just happened to go out, but that is unbelievable. Perfectly pause face. You were a fucking Cav scout, Todd. A Cav scout. A job the Army literally does not have any longer. It is Cav Scout is not a job. Do you think the Army got rid of assassins? You stupid fuck. This is incredible. This is fuck you for being incredible, Todd. Fucking A, man.
Outside world, you fucking
Well, when I say I'm a contractor and my skill set is the job, I'm saying that I know how to build things. I'm saying that I know the architecture. I'm saying that I understand the codes. I'm saying that I know which boards go in what places. I'm saying I know what materials are rated for what capacities. You know, like I actually do the work. When I build stuff.
When do you do the work? You full-time fucking
since 2001, Tom.
When he was in Afghanistan on the FOB, if you know anything about Afghanistan, colonels did not ride in vehicles places. Colonels had helicopters that they moved around in. Not a lot. It was actually hard to get air. That's why it was so limited. But you wouldn't waste the fucking time. The fucking time-space ratio was all fucked up, right? It was super long. It took forever to get anywhere in Afghanistan. So what it means is he drove his fucking colonel around the fucking FOB. As a sergeant, the dude drove a colonel around the FOB, and that translates to civilians. It translates as a hitman. This is exactly, Todd, in his own words, is exactly why Todd, everybody loves laughing at Todd. He is what other military lolcow is, I mean, that Nikki G TV dude, he's a dork, but he's not a lolcow. Nate from fucking Valhalla is turning into something weird, but he's not a lolcow. Todd is a fucking lolcow. The best military locale going. Holy shit. All right.
Since 2001.
2001. When's the last time you built something, Chris?
1 year almost to the day.
When's the last time you got dragged into court?
Dude, I'm loving it, bruh.
By a client was, I think it was 2008, and it was the only time, and he ended up getting in trouble.
The only time?
Yeah.
You don't owe a female some money, Chris?
No.
You didn't have to pay from a bond for getting arrested for no?
It was a male. His name was Mike.
But no, there wasn't another one, Chris. Are you sure?
No, there wasn't. So stop lying.
Okay, no, I'm not lying. I'm asking you.
There was a guy named Mike.
If I'm asking you a question, Chris.
There was a guy named Mike, and I think it was 2007 or 8. There was a guy named Mike who was trying to fraud his insurance company. And when I found out that that's what he was doing, I reported it back to his insurance company and put the whole job on hold because I had already purchased all his materials. And when we came out there, he put a gun out on my employees and said, "You're not putting that roof on my house." And he said, "I want my money back." So I called his insurance company and I told him everything. And I said, "I'm not touching nothing. I'm not risking putting my employees out there when this dude's pulling guns on us." And then when the cop called, I thought it was him. He sounded just like the guy Mike. So I fucking told him to eat shit and hung up on him. And I didn't realize I just did that to the cop. So
Is this your final answer?
So I went to court.
Okay.
And I told the judge exactly what happened. And he said, "Well, he has to give you your materials back so you can get a refund. And then you just give him the cash back that he gave you on deposit. And we'll let him sort the rest of it out with his insurance company." That's it.
I know you probably don't have a lot of friends, but do you want to phone a friend? Is this your final answer, Chris?
That's the truth. I'll deal with it.
One person.
There is no other, any kind of stuff that's been taken out against my company legally. Nothing.
What?
Tommy Pickle in Todd's chat. Ryder is using the government as a weapon to do his bidding. Can you imagine being so stupid that that's an actual thought in your head? I just I knew. Hell yeah. I know there's a lot of stupid people out there, but man, watching them operate like nobody's watching is, God, pure comedy. Pure comedy. Look at his face. Look at his little face. Look at his little fucking face. Oh, with his wife's fucking pistol. In a tactically unsound, it doesn't, there's literally no tactical benefit to have your weapon right there. There is none. There is none. I asked him about it. That fucking video when I went up that he did forever on me, MBK, came on, he fucking deleted it. I asked him straight up, I said, "Why do you put your wife's pistol that way?" And he, of course, wouldn't fucking answer. Billy Keith. Come muy caliente con Vete Dolores, motherfucker.
Never go with a hippie to a second location.
Shukran jazilan ya habibi. Fuck yeah.
No, it's not, you fucking retard.
I'm opposed to dildos.
Yeah. Sorry. I was a little bit all over the place. I've been at this for a few hours today. It's a little too much, to be honest. It's a little too much. Thank you very much, Bill Lee.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
What are you going to do?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, I want to get this. Hold on. I want to get this fucking...
Well, hold on. Which company? Because my understanding,
my
company is you.
He has
every time
no
you
idea.
fuck up,
he has
and
no
you piss
idea.
Somebody off. You change your company's name. Is that
That's
true?
What the what is the literal benefit of having a pistol within arms? There's just no benefit. He had to get out of the chair. He doesn't even have maybe if he had the pistol grip, maybe if he had if he was left-handed and he had the pistol grip facing forward, you could say, hey, I reach across my body to get it. I mean, my argument to at the end of the day is, well, if you need it that quickly, why not just put it where you can just fucking go and reach it? Like put it on the desk or put it in a fucking open drawer or some shit. Oh God, it's so funny. But again, everything, he's a hitman. The dude is a hitman. Said he could be a janitor or a hitman because his job in the military, which one, he never did. Two, no longer even exists in the army, translates to hitman for civilians. All right. Everybody strap in. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat that, to be honest, but I do feel like a little,
it's not true.
Longer, but
how many different versions of your company's name have there been since 2001, Chris?
There's only one company, Todd.
No. That's not what I asked.
We don't even know.
There's only one company, Todd.
There might be one LLC, but how many times have you changed your company's name in whatever manifestation and however you may have represented it in an advertisement kind of way?
So you want me to talk about my company details that would give people
why wouldn't
the ability?
I'm giving you an opportunity to freely fucking advertise on my channel right now. You
to a person who's been trying to defame my company for over a year.
No.
I like this one. You got balls. I like that.
Fuck yeah, Jimbo. Well done. Well done. Well, Todd was a driver and taught his daughter how to hit a man with a vehicle. So he is, in fact, a hitman teacher. Hitman.
You said
no,
I
you have
succeeded.
been.
No.
You have been.
Succeeded. You said I was the impetus of the destruction of your company.
You are one of.
That was your claim.
Hey.
No. You named me after you got a settlement naming somebody after the botched.
I didn't get a settlement for the business.
Fucking did, dude.
I got a settlement for the raid.
In the listing. It was all part of your damages, Chris.
Yes, I
it was
told all my damages
when they took your tools.
I didn't say it was ruined
and all this other shit.
You're mixing two different lawsuits, Todd.
You got paid. Well, how many times have you sued for damages to your company? Because you said I was the sole reason why your company was destroyed, Chris.
It was
I didn't say sole reason.
I mean, nobody's gonna. I mean, we're gonna. Ooh, definitely. I like doing those collage thumbnails. Like a little bitch. I like collages. Clip it. I mean, I'm just. It's the same. I'm never gonna forget the fucking hitman. He claims he could be a hit. He claims the army taught him how to hunt people, which no, they did not. Just plain and simple, no, they did not. And that he could be a hitman. God damn. Where are we at? Okay, I'm gonna
show me where I said sole reason.
The only thing
you do damage to something, the damages gets listed.
Chris, check it out.
Hey, have you ever heard of people having a vehicle that's already been wrecked once?
Chris,
yes or no?
Chris.
Can you buy a vehicle that's been wrecked and fixed?
Straw man. Chris, how many times are you going to get paid out for the destruction of something?
I don't know how many times you're going to damage it.
How many times can something be destroyed? Do you know what the definition of destroyed is?
How many times can something be damaged and fixed?
It can't be damaged, destroyed. You said destroyed.
They don't ask for your list of destruction. They ask for your list of damages.
There's no fixing destroyed.
Right, but it didn't say destroyed.
Yes, you have on many occasions. You said they destroyed my business.
In the lawsuit, does it say damages? In the lawsuit that you're referencing, which is Hardin County, not the raid, right? I don't live in Hardin County. So in there, does it say damages or does it say destroyed?
Ryder, how many times, how many versions of your business have been out there? I'm not asking you what they are.
How many times have I had to come back to life in my business from fucking bottom? A few.
Okay. Have you ever changed the name? Not necessarily.
It's none of your business.
No, it is my business.
No, it is not.
And as a matter of fact, not only would
It's
it be
not
my
your business.
business, not only will it be my business, with the whole little lawsuit you tried to spring on me, it would all been my fucking
Florida Beach
business.
Girls up.
I would have
Okay,
had
so-
access
so
to all
I'll-
of those
I'll-
records,
I
and I
will-
would
I
have
will-
shown the fucking world through discovery that you're a fucking lying, scamming piece of shit.
Or are
in
you
my
more
opinion.
interested in trying to
In
find out how my business
opinion.
is registered?
In my opinion, Chris, you're a scamming piece of shit. Am I
You-
still
I'm a
entitled? Am I
scammer.
still?
See, that's the kind of shit that got you
am
sued in the first
I-
place, Todd.
Dude, yeah, how'd that lawsuit go, Chris?
Um,
How'd that go for you, buddy?
you want me to reopen it, Todd?
Yes, I do. Please
Okay.
reopen it, Chris.
Maybe
Please,
I will.
I'm begging you to reopen it, you fuck.
Well, because it doesn't sound like you're done doing this shit.
Please fucking reopen it, you dumb fuck.
I thought you said you didn't want to be drug into court.
Chris, I have not even begun to answer what you have done to me and my family, Chris. I haven't
Tell me.
even begun my offensive.
Tell me
part,
what.
Chris.
Tell me what I've done to you and
no
your family,
doubt.
Todd.
You'll
Tell
see
me.
it in court, Chris.
PFC.
Just
Unlike
tell
you-
me.
Unlike you, Chris, I don't argue my case on the internet.
I can tell you what you did to me. Why? How come you can't say what I did to you allegedly?
You'll have to get that in discovery, Chris.
Right.
You'll
Okay,
have to get
Todd.
that-
Hey,
you'll
what
have to
happened
get
to
that in an
GT, man?
exhibit. I'm
Did
sorry?
you kick GT off?
Oh, he's down in the basement where he belongs.
Why? What did he do?
He was weighing down the panel. It was kind of leaning to the side a little bit too much.
I mean, why with the fucking personal attacks?
I
What do you
know.
mean?
Are you weighing down the panel? Are you making fun of his weight?
No,
No, I'm not. I'm making a statement of fact. It was,
How was he weighing down the panel?
the panel was leaning, bro. You ain't never seen a fat person in a car?
See?
Yeah, that
Why?
shit fucking leans. Bro.
So why are you taking it there?
Yeah, it's an objective fact, bro. I'm just making a
This
statement
was
of fact.
today.
I'm sorry, the facts hurt your fucking feelings.
Michael,
Chris.
this is
But it's
today.
also you're jabbing at him. Why? He didn't do that to you. I didn't hear him say anything like jabbing you, man. Not a thing.
Yeah, I understand Mike's case. I'm pretty sure there was a female. I'm almost positive that there was a female associated with. He had a.
There was no female
He had a
associated at all.
forfeit, like $5,000 bond.
What are you
to
gonna
kind of
do?
Recompensate the
Right.
female.
There's a male.
Right.
His name's Mike, and then there
Right.
was 5,000 was my material cost, and 5,000 was the deposit because that's how contractors do their job.
Is
You
that how they
give
do
you give the contractor the amount of money it takes to buy the material, and then they buy the material. So the 5,000 was an even swap. I got my material back. He got his 5,000 back, and we fucking parted ways, and it was dismissed. But he was investigated for insurance fraud. That ain't none of my business after I pulled out.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
All right. I don't know. Is this good? I don't think. Is it going to get better than that?
Bother his horses, but
No.
here they are.
Here you go again, Chris. You're gonna get
With this,
you're begging a woman to fucking save you.
maybe if I behavior is
You know what your pattern of behavior is, Chris? A fucking
to live my
lying
life, Todd.
fucking scammer.
It's to live my life, Todd, and I don't have. When have I ever scammed anybody?
Oh, wait,
When?
hold up.
When have I ever scammed anybody? When?
Chris, were you living your life when you got home from a hard day's work at the
I don't
stable,
think
being
it
a
can
stable hand,
either.
picking up horse shit with your hand?
I think, and we're at 3 hours. This is enough. And I did like 4 earlier. This is too much. But go watch it. This was some prime. Oh, I'm assuming. So Jimbo just put this up.
Make sure that you are fucking charged with something what you did to my fucking family.
What did I do to your family?
You
Chat
weaponized the
stuck
fucking
again.
state in order to
I
get
called
my
the police on you for threatening people at Fort
Once
Knox.
again, you did it in the wrong jurisdiction. You fucking restart. You were the
That
most
was a
retarded
that was a
person.
protection
You
order
did it in
case.
the wrong jurisdiction in Kentucky in the wrong way, and then you sued in the wrong.
Oh shit! Sorry. Look at Jimbo putting all the tits up. Today's motherfuckers. Today's. Bitches, show Charlie Murphy your titties. All right, I'm going to put his thing in the chat. This is Jimbo. Marine vet, Fallujah vet, his goddamn self. All right, now let's go back to
heaven and earth to make sure that you are fucking charged with something what you did to my fucking family.
What did I do to your family?
You weaponized the fucking state in order to
I
get
called
my
the police on you for threatening people at Fort
Once
Knox.
again, you did it in the wrong jurisdiction. You fucking restart. You were the
That
most
was a
retarded
that was a
person.
protection
You
order
did it in
case.
the wrong jurisdiction
Fair
in Kentucky in the wrong way, and then you sued in the wrong jurisdiction in Indiana because you wanted $10,000 and you can't sue for defamation in Kentucky. Good job, Muppet.
I actually wanted the protection order. That's what I wanted.
Chris, why don't you give me some more fucking life advice?
What I wanted was the protection
Why don't
order,
you tell
Todd.
me
And
how
I,
to
and I still think
tell
I
me
need
how to
one.
grow my client list so I can be a big successful contractor like you, Chris?
Todd, first you got to learn to trade.
Here we go.
I have a trade. I can
No,
be a
that's right.
janitor or I can be a fucking hitman, Chris.
Hitman.
That's
What?
that's my
Good.
heaven.
Boy, I thought that chick only had one arm, and I was still like, oh, for sure. The girl at the end of Jimbo's picture, I'm disgusting. Yeah, he did. I think that's about all you can fucking say. That was just too goddamn amazing. A hitman. All right. Okay, enough. 3 hours. I've lost it. Absolutely 100% not going on tomorrow. There's no fucking way. Watch will be on tomorrow at by noon. No, I don't know. But yeah, next couple of days, Hippie will be back. And we'll have Hippie tell the story of him going up to hang out up on Capitol Hill, Colorado Capitol Hill. Sniper basically called himself basically a ranger. He's a counterinsurgency subject matter expert who he said he is NSA material. I mean, Todd is just simply an amazing buffoon. He just really is. What other military guys? Who else is a military local like this guy? Nobody. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited to hear about it too. And we're not gonna do Todd. Ugh, I can't. This is too fucking much. We're gonna do the documentary on the Hill, America's Last Little Italy. It's the hour and some change. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna sprinkle in some St. Louis focused stuff. So anyway, all right, you guys be good. This was insane, too much, but I do not regret it. The Hitman thing was worth it. The Hitman thing, if the Hitman thing hadn't happened, I would have been like, fuck. And I should have listened to myself and not gone along. The Hitman thing happened, and it was like, fuck yeah.
I want you to take the Frankenstein shit, the deer shit, the green monster, the bling, and the bling bling. And I want you to roll it all into one joint.
Which kills.
Here.
I'm good.
Racist.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that.
One man is. Roll it.
Not feeling super confident about this plan.
Here. Racist.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.